I'm gonna cut there. I think I finally have it all set up. It took me a bit longer than I was expecting there for a second. Kind of was a bit early on hitting the start stream button. Too early. Ooh, oh, this is a cute image. I love that. I think that's the 2.2 new class or whatever for the main character.
I think you said that.
Oh, okay. Volume controls okay?
Yeah, I think you're perfect.
Okay.
Maybe when it gets to like louder parts of the game, if there's like a really loud section, then it might be too loud for your voice. But I think if you stick with this, we won't just get that.
Yeah, okay. It just gets kind of difficult when you get to like cutscenes sometimes.
I think
Let's see.
All right, cool. I can hear you clearly in the game.
Okay, cool.
Or if you're not sure, you could bring the game down like 10%.
Okay.
And then I think you're safe.
Okay. I'll probably do that for like battles and stuff, but for cutscenes it was like pretty quiet. I guess I could always edit the in-game settings too. Where are we at? Let's bring music down a little bit and keep the voice up. As much as I love listening to the music, I think that'll... Is that autosave? Yeah. I think that'll help a little bit in regards to cutscenes. Go! Confirm! It's nice to finally get to play some more of this. I was feeling kind of daunted approaching it before, with all my finals that were going on.
The land of the exiles. Before we go, should we speak to everyone first?
I love this area so much. I haven't even gotten to explore it fully, and I'm just like, literally just the entrance. And I'm like, ah yes, perfect. Favorite area. Hello.
I'm really sorry for waiting until now to tell you everything.
She's so cute. I can't wait till she's playable. Her and Boot Hill. I am screwed when it comes to banners coming up.
2 reasons. Firstly, the script. In the future that Elio saw, Sam and the Astral Express's confrontation was inevitable. I tried to break the shackles of the prophecy, but this is as far as I could go. That aside, there were also my personal motives. I wished to travel with you as Firefly, and not Sam.
She's so pretty. She's so adorable.
Thank you.
I love her so much. Literally favorite female character in the game, besides Kafka. And maybe Gwenathan.
Elio only gave me one instruction. Allow the Astral Express to pursue the Grand Legacy. It means that the Watchmaker's legacy holds great significance to trailblazing. And to you. Elio's scripts used to revolve and expand around certain specific Stellarons. But with your appearance, this condition has apparently ceased to be appropriate. Perhaps he also saw the impossible in the future.
Interesting. Sometimes there's like so many lore tidbits in this game that they just kind of like slide under the radar, right? That it's like, it almost makes me want to write down all the dialogue options and like go back. Especially since there's no way to like replay these cutscenes yet.
Do they have is there a wiki that tracks all this stuff?
Probably. There's probably some sort of like, not archive, but like something online that has all of it. I'm just a freak and I like being able to do it myself. Oh god, what was I gonna say? You interrupted my train of thought. Honey, how could you? But yeah, there's so much that like comes back later that is just like feels so minor in the moment, and you're like, oh god, why? Oh, that's what it was. I wish they had the replay cutscenes function already, but they don't yet. They just have like the summary, and I'm like, no, I want to actually rewatch those cutscenes, please.
Do you still remember that medical cabin I told you about? Well, that's Sam. It belongs to the Iron Cavalry of Glamoth's Firmament Frontline. A Firefly Type 4 Tactical Heavy Assault Mech.
I remember one of my friends, before any of this even came to light, was like mentioning the Glamoth relic set, like the orb and stuff, to me, and some of its lore, specifically in relation to this with that theory about Firefly. And it's so cool to see that it's like actually what's going on.
Of my vitality. And the meaning of my birth. And for the longest time it was how I should have looked to the rest of the world. The timescale of Dreamflux Reef differs from reality, so we mustn't lower our guard. You're sensitive to Memoria. A slight misstep, and you could get lost in this memory zone.
Okay, since we finished up that conversation, I think I mentioned this last time, but how the hell did Welt and the others get here first? Like, did I miss something? Did I just, like, accidentally skim over something in, like, the last update, and totally miss them, like, beating us here? How in the hell?
Something on your mind? Let's talk about it. No wonder Miss Acheron is so averse to drawing her blade. It's hard to imagine such terrifying power could reside in an ordinary sheath. If it weren't for the fact that Aventurine's power originated from the preservation, the entire dreamscape would have been affected.
Interesting.
Don't feel burdened by this.
I miss him.
Even without that Stellaron inside you, Aventurine would still have found other methods to accomplish his goal. Let's just believe in Miss Acheron.
He's like,
promise,
dead, quote unquote dead in the dream, which is where we are right now. But I don't know when we're gonna see him again.
You should have not done.
Because I'm pretty sure he walked like directly into like IX in that like dreamscape or whatever.
Get good, scrub.
No, don't say that. This is my baby. I was saying in like the Discord the other night, I was like, I'm not allowed to have any more favorites in Honkai Star Rail, because otherwise my hyperfocuses are gonna, like my hyperfoci are gonna get out of control. Because I'm like, my favorites so far are already like Dunhung, Gallagher, Boot Hill, and Aventurine.
So you're gonna spend money if you don't control yourself?
And I'm like, I can't have any more favorites, especially in regards to like the male characters. Like I can't. Those are the only ones. Firefly and Kafka are my like exceptions.
You're so funny.
During your investigation, he shared a vital piece of information.
That he's 13?
The former watchmaker who collaborated with the family to construct the Penacony we're familiar with today, had a falling out with the family for specific reasons.
I'm really curious to see if some of the like theories my friend and I have been talking about in regards to Misha end up being right.
But this is precisely
that'll be, like,
where the problem lies.
Super nice if it is.
You were clearly investigating a murder, so then why, as a security officer, is he changing the subject to
we
talk
were
about
talking
his past
about
with the watchmaker?
Oh god, I have to review a lot of the last update for story stuff to be able to describe things like super specifically. But the way a lot of the cutscenes have functioned so far within the dream in relation to the Watchmaker, the Watchmaker is called, I think it's Watchmaker, is called Mikhail. They're the original creator of the dream. And then we have Misha, who's like this one character that appeared at the very start, who's able to traverse the areas between the dream for whatever reason. He can see things that you can't, and I mean, that others can't. You can see them too, but he's the only one that can see them as well.
Oh.
Nobody else can see like those things or characters in the dream. Only you and he can see them. Not only that, but one of the biggest things is, I believe, if I remember correctly from when I last looked it up, the name Mikhail is sometimes, depending on the language, translated or reduced to the name Misha. And not only that, but Misha has like a keyhole, like iris in his eye, which usually is like, they don't really do that for the characters that much. They don't really do, they'll do different eyes and really cool eye designs, but they don't do ones that are like, I don't know, so obvious like that, unless it has like some other importance. Like, for example, Acheron has like more of like a slit eye, like a snake's, and that'll actually like change color and like slightly how it looks when she's in like her other form, right? So I feel like the really special eyes are kept only for like special characters. For example, Dunhung, when he's in like his regular human form, his eyes are kind of like a steely blue. They're kind of gray leaning. Meanwhile, when he's in like his like dragon form and stuff, his eyes turn like this bright glowing blue. So I've found that like eyes tend to be pretty important in this game.
Right.
Yeah. There's some other stuff too that got discussed that I was like, oh, I feel like this points towards Misha being the clockmaker in some form or whatever it's called, or watchmaker, or being like very closely related to it.
And now, with Firefly mentioning his name again, it's hard not to be suspicious. Before we found you, she'd already revealed her Stellaron Hunter identity and shared a lot of information.
All this stuff going on in the background that I would have loved to see in a cutscene. Oh well.
I would have thought that the Molten Knight's true identity was actually a young girl. For her, this is a secret that she cannot allow others to know. That being the case, I think we can believe she's willing to cooperate. But she didn't reveal all her secrets. I just can't shake the feeling that her situation is different from that of the typical dreamer. And I hope that doesn't lead to any dangerous predicaments. I hope you've regained a little composure. We'll move out when you're ready.
This was like a perfect spot to leave off in last time, even though it was like, it's not like I got all that far in last time. It was still like so many cutscenes. So having this to come back to as like a little review feels like the perfect thing. Yeah, thank you. Boop. I still need to go around and make sure I have all of these guys. I think I'm missing like maybe one or two in like each zone up to this point. My trash bag. Oh, this is... There's that red light again. Is there... I'm so suspicious of these areas that have like the scarlet light seeping out of them. Because
looks like there's something behind it. It's like an arrow pointing out.
Well, it's pointing out this way, right? But
behind the door.
There was another area in like the last patch or the patch before that that had like a hallway you couldn't access, but there was like red light spilling out from that hallway, and you could interact with it too and get like little dialogue prompts that were like super sketchy. So I'm like, I want that to be an actual thing and not them just like including it for no reason.
Welcome to heaven. Dreams, true or false, all are ephemeral. Might as well drink more
She's not
soul
good.
glad instead.
She's not good. She's not okay. I think she needs to come off the soul glad. Tip of the water drop. What's up? Huh. Oh, hello. I love this area so much. The color
Keep
scheme
going
of it.
straight down this alley, and it'll lead to an elevator. It'll take us to the center of the land of the exiles.
There's a man in the garbage can.
In the garbage can?
There's a man in the garbage can.
Oh, don't talk to him.
Fear. I love the color scheme here. And like the tall buildings. It reminds me a lot of Amarat from Final Fantasy XIV. Oh! Thought I heard one. Oh, that man's dancing.
Did you also get kicked out of the beautiful dream? I want to go back. Well, but then I don't want to go back. Tell me what I should do. I don't know what to do.
Oh, wait, I hear a bird over here. Also, this map? Oh, okay. Oh, it was referring to this and not the TV. I was like, why is this popping up for the TV? What do you mean? But treasure? I'll have to come back here later then. Just a couch. Looks comfy though. It's time to go. The clocky icon.
Hi there, friend from a distant land. I hear the Watchmaker's legacy is right here. Let's say we go treasure hunting.
Okay. Okay. These people are strange and I'm scared. This is like that episode of SpongeBob where he like takes the bus to the wrong stop or whatever. Do you remember what that place was called, honey?
No.
Where it's like the dark, where it's like the bottom of Bikini Bottom or something. Oh, it just goes around.
What a huge clocky. Looks like the watchmaker also left his mark on Dreamflux Reef.
I'm scared. I don't like how big that is. It's scary. Orb. You're a ghost? That's it, right? Alright, do we just like... Oh, we're gonna go up the elevator, but I'm like... What's going on here? The giant clocky here is this street's proud landmark. Children from other neighborhoods all look upon it with great envy. The citizens see cleaning and maintaining the statue as part of their lives. The giant clocky must see this as part of its life, too. Oh, its eyes are moving. Beautiful dreams are always sure to fade away under the corrosion of nightmares, but Clocky's smile is eternal. Fear. The essence of dreams. What is that? I mean... Oh! Up we go! Hi, Clocky. Bye, Clocky. Hi, Clocky. Bye, Clocky. Oh, he has a little television in his tummy. Fascinating. Huh? Oh, what? Wait, whoa. No, go back. Why did I have an investigate there? Oh my god.
Unbelievable. To think there's a settlement of this size without a
It
dreamscape.
goes so far up. Jesus
And
Christ.
all beyond the family's reach.
Nope, we gotta go back down. There was something I could investigate there. We gotta go back down. We gotta go back down.
The atmosphere in this fortress is pretty different from that in the beautiful dream.
This is a good screenshot right there.
When I first saw it, I was in awe too. The sky here, it's like a reflection of the 12 dreamscapes. What's even more bizarre is that this place is also separated into trade and residential areas. The layout may be simple, but the facilities are very comprehensive. It seems that there are quite a number of people living here.
Though both dreamscapes have distinct styles, the architectural designs are quite similar. Works of the same hand, perhaps. Hard not to speculate on the connection. But there's no point in overthinking things. Let's meet up with Himiko and the others first.
Take a right turn at the end of this road and you'll reach the trade district. There are more people there. And perhaps someone knows where she is.
Not coming with us?
The Astral Express likely needs room for some internal deliberation. In the meantime, I'll try and locate Gallagher.
Gallagher!
Sure. Let's reconnect later. Letting her go was the right decision.
Oh, Misha!
Further observations are needed before we
He's back there with
decide whether
Plucky.
to trust her. But first, there's someone I need to talk to. Let's go. I'm sure you've already noticed him.
Misha.
He's right over there. The Reverie Hotel's bellboy. How did he end up here? And right after Miss Acheron severed the beautiful dream. We'd better check, just to be sure.
Okay, but before that, I have to go
Trash can
back.
is perfect for me.
That's
Perfectly
my trash can!
legal for me to stay in.
We have to go back down because of that thing. Oh, it's gonna take so long, too. I love the way this place looks. It's so good. Oh! Jesus. dearest passenger, please do not stop during your ascent for your own personal safety. That's funny. What's the achievement for that? Find Clocky's traces in the elevator shaft in Dreamflux Reef. Interesting. Alright. Let me back on. Let me back on. We gotta go back up. I guess I could just teleport back up there, but the game looks so pretty. I've always found these kinds of elevators both really, really cool and really scary. Alright, we're back where we need to be. Where's that
trash
bird
can
I was
is
hearing?
perfect for me, and perfectly legal for me to stay in.
It's just standing there, menacingly. Hear it? Is it up here? Uh-huh. Is it this one? Yink. Hop. Jump. Yay! They're so cute. I love them. It's beautiful. Alright, we're gonna have to save exploring area. Oh my god, there's another bird, but I'm gonna have to save exploring for later. I should really do some of the main story.
Huh?
And then we can do
You
dailies
were the
and then
guest
explore.
from before. We meet again! And a new friend. Forgot to introduce myself. I'm the hotel's bellboy, Misha.
Misha. See, honey? This is the kid I was talking about.
Hello, Misha. I'm Welt. We met in a dream. Oh. And who might this be?
Oh, now they can see Clocky?
Tick-tock! Old friend and new friend! Let's high-five!
Your, memory zone meme?
Nope. Clocky is a good friend of mine. We all live here. How did you two get here? This dreamscape isn't supposed to be open to the public.
Sleepy?
I wonder if it has something to do with Sleepy.
Is that something unto death?
So, this
Is
is
his name Sleepy?
your home?
Yep. After my work in the beautiful dream ends, I'll go back home. Commuting used to be more convenient, but ever since travel became cumbersome, Sleepy started ferrying people back and forth between the two dreamscapes.
This Sleepy. Can you describe what it looks like?
Sleepy is a memory zone meme. Looks fierce and has many eyes.
Oh my
but
god.
It's actually really
It really
well-behaved.
is Gallagher's
Gallagher's been
feral
taking care of
cat. I think it's really funny because that one image I drew and posted to Twitter, I posted before I even knew any of this. I was just like, what if cat-sized something unto death? And then I was also just like, okay, but Gallagher is also involved in something unto death. So what if something unto death is just like his cat? It's feral cat. And then now this happens.
Based on the description, that meme is indisputably death. A nightmare for the family, but for the people
There's so
who
many
live
birds
here,
down here.
well, that couldn't be further from the truth.
Death? Not in a dream, surely. Sleepy's just a little aggressive, and
A little
sometimes
aggressive.
messes up by fetching the wrong guess. But it would never hurt anyone.
What's that one, the one Vine where it's like, bro, get your dog. It's like, oh, he won't hurt anybody. Yes, he will. It's like the dog is just going feral.
I see. Has it brought back any guests recently, say, in the last day or two? We're currently investigating a missing person case that occurred within the beautiful dream.
I see. Then you'll have to speak with Gallagher. But he's currently busy hosting a visitor from the Oak family.
Quote,
and
unquote, hosting.
specifically asked not to be disturbed.
Listen, I love Gallagher so much. I love Gallagher so much.
Mr. Yang, the person you're looking for, is it Miss Robin?
Potentially.
Just as I thought. Considering what happened with Miss Firefly, this doesn't come as a surprise.
If you're looking for Miss Robin, I can lead the way. She told me that she'd be willing to meet with outside guests.
If it's
Yay,
not too
Robin.
much trouble. Also, we're looking for our missing companions. A woman with red hair accompanied by a girl with pink hair. Have you seen them?
Oh, I haven't. But please,
Last time we
rest
saw them,
assured,
wasn't it them getting like
Dreamflux
cornered
Reef
by
is a small
the Oak
place,
family or
and
the
it's not as bustling as the
hounds or
beautiful
whatever?
Dream, but its safety is unmatched. How about this? Since it's your first time here in Dreamflux Reef, I'll be your guide and help you find your companions. And then we can all go visit Miss Robin together. She's gone to Mrs. Grace's to visit the children. She won't be leaving anytime soon, so there should be enough time.
All right, then. We'll follow your plan. Well, we now know the answer to both murder cases that have caused such commotion in Penacony. As for the intentions of the mastermind behind it all, we're still none the wiser. Yes, and I believe their relationship with Gallagher may run deep. Why else would they be so clandestine about their discussion? Regardless, we have to find Gallagher. Say, you mentioned before that you saw Clocky that only you could see, right?
Mm-hmm.
I can't shake off this strange feeling. Am I really still so young at heart? Forget it. It's not important. We'd better just follow Misha.
What's going on in my little... And I still need to do these. Right. Proceeding with story.
This trash can is perfect for me.
Okay, whatever you say, my dude. Wait, where am I going? Oh, we're going up.
Everyone, look!
It's so pretty.
From here, you can see the most spectacular view of Dreamflux Reef.
Oh, I love that the buildings like curve around it. That's great.
A black hole? No. An accretion disk formed from consolidated memoria? Was Dreamflux Reef built on such unstable memoria?
Also, be right back. I'm gonna go get some water.
Mr. Yang is also versed in Memoria dynamics. I was
Avatar,
just trying to
but
figure out
ST.
how to explain this huge hole to everyone. I bet you guys have a lot in common with Miss Kami.
Who that? Who that? Is it her up there? Oh, the birds gather here. That's so cute.
Look,
Like this
there
one?
she is.
Oh, treasure chest. No. Are you a poet? We gotta go by. Can I hear like another bird like right in here? Oh yeah, he's right there. I'm not gonna worry about it for now.
My calculations
Story,
are
story,
finally done. In another 10 system hours, the above dream will swallow the dream below. My hypothesis was correct. This place will cease to exist as the dream devours everything. Who are you all, and why haven't you left yet? This place is about to disappear. I'm Kami, a dreamscape surveyor specializing in Memoria dynamics, and this is my life's work that I'm researching. See that huge gaping hole? It was just a narrow rift many years ago, but now it's grown into a giant hole. The surrounding Memoria has been flowing towards the other end of the hole at a constant velocity, slowly but surely. But the scary part is, according to my calculations, the flow rate of Memoria has recently changed, and it's faster than ever before. It's almost as if something is sucking it in from the other side. By constantly improving upon Madame Rosalina's Memoria measurement method, I've finally obtained accurate results. After 10 system hours, the Dream Flux Reef will cease to exist. Just like the melting of glaciers, everything will crumble and disintegrate. The dreams on that side of the void will fuse into one.
Please don't worry. This sort of thing has happened many times before. Miss Kami isn't a bad person. She's just a bit lost in her own world. She'll probably realize she's
sounds
wrong
like
soon
maybe
enough.
we should listen to her.
You don't say. There was something else that piqued my interest. Who is Madame Rosalina?
Oh, do you know her too? Or are you also a fan of Memoria dynamics?
We're very interested in Madame Rosalina's achievements. Could you tell us a little more about them?
Why, of course! She's an excellent scholar of Memoria dynamics, and the first person to apply Memoria rate measurement methodology on interstellar travelers. Regrettably, due to the presence of the Garden of Recollection, ordinary people don't pay much attention to the nature of Memoria. She departed this world without much fame, leaving only a few thin journals behind. I came to Petaconi to learn more about my idol, and went to great lengths to seek out Dreamflux Reef, all because this is her final resting place. Prodigies always meet their demise prematurely. If only Madame Rosalina had more time, she would have discovered a way to reverse the flow of Memoria. I felt it. The source is in the golden hour. There is a certain anomalous presence stirring the currents of the memory zone. I must uncover more concrete proof. I must convince everyone.
I don't know, I think we should listen to
Does
her.
the name Madame Rosalina sound familiar to you? That's right. It seems like she did a great deal
forgot
of
about that, to
research
be
and
honest.
calculations in Dreamflux Reef before abruptly passing away.
Miss Kami regularly mentions her. I hear Madame Rosalina passed away during the prison war. She could see the Penacony of today It's people building homes in the memory zone. I bet she'd be really happy.
Perhaps.
Our destination is the commercial district. That's where the largest crowds gather in Dreamflux Reef. We might be able to find the others there.
Such a good song. Oh, March!
Let me go!
Oh.
Ghost! There's a ghost! Don't come near me!
Oh my. I'm human and so are you. Can you get a grip? Mr. Yang and Miss Trailblazer, I've been waiting for you. Quickly, come help. I bumped into a member of the family on the way here. He was so scared and I just wanted to calm him down. But...
Let me go! Let me go! I've only done good in my life. Why can't I rest in peace after death?
well, this is how it turned out. Ha ha, you're a regular comedian. He thinks he's dead. Although, when I first fell in, I also thought the same.
Dear guest, this is not the afterlife. This is Dreamflux Reef.
That's right. Did you hear that? Repeat after me. Dreamflux Reef.
I love March's outfit so much.
You're talking to someone invisible. If I'm not dead, what am I?
Can you not see Misha?
I shouldn't have pushed my luck and tried sleeping in my dream. Curiosity kills the Papashi. Stop asking! You'll alert the monsters. All the dead are right here. All of them.
You're not talking about the memory zone meme, are you?
Don't say that name! It's all your fault. They're coming!
Huh? Weird. Oh! Game? Oh, okay, there it goes. Oh! Oh, what is that? Oh!
Hedge your bets.
What is... Oh my god, what is that? They have eyeballs here. It's kind of freaky. Restores HP after being attacked, but additionally gains physical and fire type weaknesses. Takes increased break damage. Makes it sound like Boot Hill and Firefly would be perfect for this. Are these guys you get like their materials for? Let's see.
Welcome, customers. Feeling spiffy?
Sense a storm. No dirty tricks, all
Let's
right.
be friends.
Sure, I'll play along. The dice have been cast. Bust. Or maybe I'll take it all.
Does like no damage. It's alright.
I'll go easy this time.
He's not my main damage dealer, so I don't worry about it. Oh, it was just the one.
Charge out.
Not paying attention.
Welcome, customers. Yeah.
Hedge your bets. The strength.
He passed out. His intense negative emotions attracted the nearby memory zone memes.
Oh my god, he's dead.
I see. But why aren't the other people around here scared?
Unlike in the Sweet Dream,
Is that a little acorn?
people here
button
don't see
on his
memory
side?
zone memes as dangerous monsters. And even if they pose a threat, people can easily escape by forcing a wake-up call. But we can't just leave this man here. Can we take him somewhere safe?
I don't know, put him on the bench, I guess.
We can ask Jessie for help. I've gotten to know many locals while waiting for you guys.
Remember when this place was all...
Everyone here is living a self-sufficient life. I don't know how to describe it, but this place feels like the real dreamscape.
Yeah, I like it here a lot. Oh, this is so cool. Ooh. Oh, I love the like back and forth. Look at that, two chests.
Let's see how you handle a stroke of genius like this.
She's pretty.
Evening, Jessie. Is it evening?
Welcome, Miss March. Who might these be?
These two are my friends. As for the man lying on the ground, he's a scaredy cat who fainted from fright.
I see. Another poor guy who accidentally ended up here. I'll take care of him. There have been a lot of new faces lately. Things must be tough in the beautiful dream. The few remaining havens of freedom in Asdana will soon face trouble.
Do such things often happen here?
Is that what this place is actually called?
Not really, but they're becoming more frequent
I remember
now.
them mentioning it before, but
Guess
I
it's one of
forget.
the signs of the Sweet Dreams collapse. This man has had quite the shock. Could you help me find a Halovian lady, March? Her songs can heal mental wounds.
A Halovian lady?
That must be Robin. She's also here in Dreamflux Reef.
Huh? Robin? But I thought she...
How could she not know what a Halovian
right.
is?
If
If,
Firefly
like,
is here
she was a
safe
big
and
fan
sound,
of Robin.
then it means Robin must be okay too.
Misha is about to take us to her to find out what happened. But before that, let's meet up with Himiko. You were with her earlier, right?
We met some stowaways in the residential area. Most of them came from neighboring star systems.
Oh my god, is this what they just do with stowaways? They just, like, have Sleepy bring them here?
I heard that places like Dreamflux Reef are scattered throughout the memory zone of Asdana. Like islands in the ocean. They existed before the family
congrats.
arrived.
Congrats.
I will play the game.
Maybe you should play it.
I also heard that when Dreamflux Reef took shape, it was the center of all dreamscapes in Penacony.
If that's true, it's no wonder there are so many similarities between this place and the Sweet Dream.
Himiko must be gathering information. Let's hurry up and get going.
Himiko, Himiko, Himiko.
No! At this rate, the family will be done for! Done for!
This is where we split up. She can't be too far away.
So that's how it is. I never imagined we'd gather the remaining details here.
To borrow Gallagher's catchphrase, what an unpredictable twist of fate.
Himiko, here they are.
Ah, perfect timing. Now that everyone's here, I'd like to introduce everyone to Micah, who's partly in charge of the Land of the Exiles. Micah, these are my companions.
Micah, Mikhail, Misha. Who's next?
It's a pleasure to meet the Nameless.
You know us?
I've been keeping an eye on you since the day you arrived in Penacony. We would have met under more appropriate circumstances if Dreamflux Reef hadn't been isolated from the 12 dreamscapes. Please, allow me to formally introduce myself. I'm Micah, the Gravekeeper of Dreamflux Reef.
Gravekeeper?
Life in Dreamflux Reef is pretty liberating. Everyone here mostly keeps to themselves, without meddling in others' affairs. My daily task involves cleaning a few tombstones.
You're too modest, Micah. When lost dream chasers stumble upon this place, you're the one who takes care of them, guiding them back to the sweet dream, or showing them how to survive the wild dream chaos.
So, guardian of sorts.
Were you talking to me, Mr. Yang?
On that note, Mr. Mika, which tombstones are you referring to?
Misha.
We didn't come across any graveyard when we arrived.
They're actually just symbolic stones. But since you're curious, Mr. Yang, I'll take you there. I have a feeling you might find something of interest there. But before that, you have an important guest joining you.
An important guest? Who could it be?
This way, please. The roads here in Dreamflux Reef are a bit run
Robin,
down, so
Boot Hill,
watch your step.
Guntown. Probably Robin. Oh, this one.
I remember when this place was all...
Oh, wrong one. Oh, there's a chest back here. Oh, okay. They just keep making me go back and forth, back and forth. You were literally just over here, dude.
There she is.
Everyone sings so wonderfully. It's not often that I tried this music style, but I've gained some valuable insights from it.
Oh, I can't thank you enough, Robin. Well, these kids have made incredible progress in only a few days.
It was nothing, Grace.
She's
I
so
merely
pretty.
taught them how to sing. It was you who brought hope into their lives. Life must be quite difficult for them in reality, I imagine.
That's right.
Whenever it's time to say goodbye to these kids, they're reluctant to leave. But I've explored every corner of Dreamflux Reef, talked to everyone I met, and they all told me the same thing. This shattered dream is not worth clinging to.
It seems you truly are a child
I
of
love
the
the
harmony.
little, like, pearl designs or the pearl motifs in her design and outfit.
Emma and Andy are orphans I took under my wing. Carol there with her blind eyes used to work at a nutrition center in the outer ring of Penacony. And as for Gary, he's been living with autism since he was a child. They're not old enough to enter the sweet dream managed by the family. If we compare people to birds, these kids are like fledglings with impaired wings. But in this dream, well, they can fly freely. Even if they stumble along the way, well, they're still relying on their own strength. And me, an old lady with no legs. Well, without this dream, I couldn't even walk toward them.
I'm glad that you found a new life here in Penacony. It's just...
Don't worry, Robin. Dreams have their significance, but they aren't everything. Both the children and I understand this. No matter how long we fly through this dream, we will one day return to reality. But you know what? Emma and Gary aren't plagued by their insecurities anymore. No, and Carol is learning how to cope with her blindness. And Andy is livelier than ever. Well, even I've become more optimistic. You see, in dreams, we learn how to live. Once we return to reality, we learn how to survive.
And should our feathers be damaged, then we share our wings with one another. There's no need to covet an illusory sky in dreams, because we have the right and the ability to fly towards a broader horizon.
It's a relief to see you safe and sound, Miss Robin.
It's nice to see you all again, Astral Express crew. I heard my disappearance caused quite the commotion out there. I'm really sorry about that.
Since you're here, can we assume that you're fully aware of the situation in Penacony?
I love the little galaxy effect on her ribbon, too. It's so gorgeous.
Ever since I returned to Penacony, my voice started to change, until it gradually faded away. At first, I thought it was a temporary ailment, perhaps due to having been away too long. I thought maybe it just takes some time for my body to acclimate to the high concentration of Memoria and Asdana. But now it seems the root of the problem goes way beyond me. There are elements around me that don't align with the harmony. Losing my voice is just one of the signs of the Sweet Dreams collapse.
The Sweet Dreams collapse. That memo keeper mentioned the same thing. So it's real.
While I was away from Penacony, the boundaries of the 12 dreamscapes kept expanding outward. But whenever I mentioned the anomalies in my dreams, all the family heads refused to talk about it. Only my brother was willing to respond. Later, I discovered the secret letters from the IPC ambassador, which further convinced me that there are hidden secrets beneath the surface of Penacony. So, following the clues in the Oak family's dossiers, I found my way here, the land of the exiles, concealed by the family under the guise of death. A dream within a dream, where Penacony's past is buried.
Hearing you speak, it sounds as if your voice has made somewhat of a recovery.
I hate to admit it, but the harmony in this place resonates more broadly than within the Sweet Dream. It's regrettable, but the family has experienced betrayal. The traitor, or traitors, abandoned their original principles and, using the name of harmony, exploited people's weaknesses to turn Penacony into the planet of festivities, trapping everyone in the illusion of the Sweet Dream. This is not the strong defending the weak, but rather the strong exploiting the weak. A world without equality won't ever be favored by the harmony. And naturally, those voices blessed by them have lost the ability to sing.
Could there be another force influencing the family's shift in philosophy, Miss Robin? Considering what happened with Acheron, it's difficult to conceive of another entity within the realm of the harmony capable of influencing everyone. Unless a power surpassing that of an emanator is involved.
I'd heard about what happened to the Cienjo Alliance, but as far as I'm aware, the family hasn't faced any such external interventions. Who knows? Perhaps I've just been away too long and missed something. Regardless, I cannot accept my home is moving towards the very opposite of what the harmony represents, while still claiming to uphold it. I must uncover the reason why Mikhail cut ties with the family, and who exactly it was who betrayed us all. Do you remember our arrangement, Mr. Micah? Well, here's my answer. I've decided to forgo my role and never step foot on the Charmony Festival stage again.
Oh, 11 system hours, and that lady was saying that it would be 10 system hours before things collapse.
Look here, brother. Ooh, a little bird.
Oh, it's so pretty. It's so cute.
Looks like a fledgling Charmony dove. But Charmony doves don't live here. So how did this little bird get here? Maybe its parents abandoned it?
It looks weak and frail. Why don't we find something soft and make a nest for it?
This place is too dangerous for a fledgling. Let's take it with us. We can put it on the wooden shelf in front of your window.
Okay. A bird like that must have a beautiful singing voice. But where will it live?
I'll ask the family head to build a cage for it.
A cage? But then it won't have the freedom to fly, right?
Let's see. What is it that has captured the attention of the two best interpreters of the Great One? To the point that they've forgotten how to enjoy their dessert. Oh, poor little thing. Doesn't look like it's doing well.
This does not sound like a kind voice.
Do you want to rescue it?
I do. But I don't want to lock it up in a cage.
Why?
Even if it's small and not fully feathered and can't sing, it didn't come into this world just to be locked up in a cage. Birds, they should be flying free in the sky.
That's quite the romantic idea. And what about you, a young scholar? Do you agree with your sister?
I think she's right. But if we leave it out in the wild, it won't survive for more than a few days at best.
Ah, I see. It seems our little scholar is still a bit unsure. Well, Let me tell you youngsters a story. As you probably know, Charmony doves can fly through the air. When they fly really high, the friction caused by the flapping of their feathers against the atmosphere creates amazing lights, so that they look like shooting stars.
Is that what's going on at like the edge of the dream or whatever it was?
We've seen this spectacle so many times that we think it's just something they can naturally do. But that's not the truth. Their radiant display is the result of countless struggles against nature over generations. Their ancestors were too weak to survive on the ground, so to escape predators, they started seeking new opportunities in the air. After countless attempts by many generations, one of them finally figured out how to fly. It soared into the sky and never looked back at the ground again.
So, you mean birds aren't born to fly, but they find a way to do it through their determination, right?
Well, that's an idealistic way of putting it. So, what are your thoughts, Sunday?
I think people believe birds are meant to fly because they've never seen those birds crashing to their death.
That's an interesting perspective. So, have you decided what to do with the bird now?
For now, I'll keep it in a cage until it can take care of itself because I want it to live, no matter what.
Ooh, important line.
Well said, kids. It seems each of you has found your own answer. Your insights are truly remarkable. And I hope they come true in their own way.
We will take good care of it, won't we, brother?
Yeah, but Mr. Gopherwood, there's one thing I don't quite understand.
And what might that be, my son?
What if this little Charmony dove never learns to fly in the end? I mean, if there are fledglings in this world that can never fly throughout their lives, should we let them go back to the sky? Only to see them crash to the ground and die?
Talking in your sleep, Birdie? Time to wake up.
Oh. Sunday?
Huh? Need a hand?
I love Gallagher so much.
Still alive?
Yeah. Happy about that.
Where is Robin? Tell me. Now.
I knew that was going to be the first thing you'd ask.
Like, every time I see his hair, I just want to ruffle it.
Don't worry. Your sister is here, safe and sound. She's
probably
walking
want?
around the streets now.
Oh. Ruffle, 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 ruffle. Thank you. I ruffle your hair all the time.
Yes.
Ooh, stretch. Like my shoulder popped. Ooh.
If I were you, I'd be more worried about myself. After all, right in front of you is the guy who just stabbed you in the chest with a dagger.
If you wanted to kill me, you wouldn't give me the chance to speak. Just tell me your demands, lackey of the Watchmaker.
So, you figured out who I am, huh? No wonder you had the guts to go against the Dream Master and the Four Families. Looks like I made the right choice.
Choice?
You are aware of my plan and see through my act. Time is running out, so let's drop the charades. I'm suggesting we cooperate.
Cooperate? What makes you think I'd cooperate with you?
The fact that the famous Robin has chosen my side. Plus, some clues about a traitor and a bright future for Penacony. Any of that catch your interest?
And how does he know this, like, already? Is he, like, connected to Misha and Micah in, like, a deeper manner than we thought?
I find it hard to believe a man
Mind
who's full
link.
of deception.
Fine. You don't have to trust me. What you should trust is the sense of justice inside of you.
Show me Robin first.
All right, as you wish. Here she is.
Huh?
Oh?
What's your trick this time?
Just kidding. I mean, this lady will lead us to Robin, right?
And the crew, too. There are too many people who you owe an explanation.
That'd be great. Please follow me, Honorable Oak Family Head. Now, all the actors are on the stage.
All the ones that are supposed to be here anyway.
This is the monument I mentioned earlier. The names inscribed on it should be familiar to all of you.
Rosalina and Tiernan.
When Penacony was known as a frontier prison, it was the Trailblazers who connected it with the stars. They were the heroes who saved Asdana, and their names deserve to be immortalized, not just on this small stone tablet, but in the annals of history for all of time. However, today, the planet of festivities is nothing but sweet dreams. That heavy piece of history is all a distant memory. Just like that prison.
If their names are inscribed here, then that means...
According to Micah, they died long ago.
Rosalina was killed during the War of Independence. She ventured alone into the heart of the star system to investigate the flow of Memoria, but she never returned.
I feel it. Tired.
Tiernan was a skilled gunslinger, strong and reliable. He led the people through countless battles, but he didn't live long enough to witness the arrival of true peace. In the decade following the war, Penacony faced challenges internal and external. To protect Asdana, Tiernan took up the way of the Trailblaze and led the Lampmoth family to explore beyond the system, only to be surrounded and wiped out by the swarm.
Though I had expected as much, the tales of these heroes truly are sorrowful.
True to the title of Trailblazer, they spent their lives venturing into the unknown. But what about this tablet? There are no names carved on it.
When Dreamflux Reef was created,
Gallagher.
its owner was still alive. However, he insisted on erecting a monument for himself, saying that it will happen someday. Here we meet again. Everyone from the Astral Express.
Robin.
Ooh. Oh god, okay. Oh, they're over here. Let's see. Do we want to take a break there for now?
So many exclamation points.
I know, I hate it. I hate how many exclamation points there are.
Hi, Krieg.
Hmm? Hi, Krieg. A snippety dippity. What does that mean? I'm scared.
Fear is healthy.
Oh god, it's literally like we've only done these ones, and I'm like, oh, the cutscenes are making me tired. All the talking is making me tired. It feels like being in a real life conversation. It's like, let me out. Let me out.
Breaks are healthy.
I know. I probably won't do all the story today. It just sucks because I haven't gotten that far, I feel like. But it's so long, and it's great that there's so much content. I'm just like, I'm not someone who can usually sit down and do it all at once. Depends on the game. Sometimes I do if I'm really impatient, but... data bank, what do you want from me? I wish you could just do, like, marked red. So I don't have to deal with all these. Krieg, have you finished 2.2 already? Minus some side content. When you go to the quest, the journal, like quest log, and you click Fate's Atlas, how many more of these do I have to do in this patch? How much more is left after this? How many more tabs? Can you tell me? I just want a good idea so I can get an idea of when I should pause on stuff. Thank you. I appreciate it. Buhil. Buhil, my beloved. Let's see. I just reopen it. I need to do my simulated universe and my weeklies and dailies.
Watch this.
No, you're looking at the stuff for the 2.2 story, specifically, Creek. So it should be like the last tab in the list that, isn't like blank. Because there's like a blank one after that's for like the upcoming stuff that we don't know yet.
It's on me.
Sorry, I just went in this boss battle, or else I'd tell you. The music is still kind of loud, huh? There we go. That's better.
Feeling spiffy?
Does that mean the voices are now kind of loud too, though? Oh, the battle ones are. Yeah, let me. There we go. Separate from outside of battle.
Awaken dormant scales.
Oh damn, I meant to use her skill first.
World cleansing dragon.
Let's play. Can you find the answer?
1,000 wonders to finest one!
Heaven's surge. Rise! Sure, I'll play along. Watch your head. The dice have been cast. Bust. Or maybe I'll take it
off. Okay, 1 second.
Like that, huh?
Let me take a look. Okay, so I still have a while to go, huh?
Conflict requires undivided focus.
I won't look too closely at the icons. I just kind of wanted to get an idea of how much left there was. There's a lot.
Heaven's Surge. Quick!
I'm to use her skill. Oh well.
Welcome, customers.
Hedge your bets. Watch your head.
Thank you, Creed. I appreciate you checking that for me.
Feeling spiffy?
Also, if the volume's too loud, please let me know, because I'll turn it down.
Let's play. Can you find the answer?
It's hard to find the balance between, when you're in battle. It is, yeah. Still feels kind of loud. Maybe that? Or is that too low? Why is it so hard to find a balance, guys? I know where to check it on, like, OBS for, like, the good range, but it's hard when you're in battle.
Yeah! Let's play for a while.
Fight them and talk about your day.
Huh?
You gotta just talk about your day while you're fighting them.
Oh, why? So you can hear? It's more of like the volume in general, because it was feeling kind of loud, like, just to begin with. But like, especially during moments like that, when it's like the phase change, I feel like it's really hard to hear me even when I have the volume like really low. It feels like one of those like commercial moments, right? Where like
Heaven's Surge.
you turn the show volume down, or you turn it up so you can hear it, and then the commercials play, and the commercials are like way louder.
What you would want is, you could put a filter on the audio knob. Set it to
Welcome, customers.
Interesting.
So if it goes over a certain amount, it'll bring it down.
Okay.
Below a certain amount, it'll bring it down.
Okay.
So you can put filters if you're worried about that.
Okay.
It's not really necessary.
Probably later then.
You can do it next time.
Bust.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll take it off.
There's a couple of filters built in for it.
Okay.
Heaven's Surge.
That helped me a lot.
1,000 wonders to fight as one.
Heaven's Surge. Rise.
Let's play for a while. Feeling spiffy? Let's play hide and seek. Can you find the answer?
Creek, did you reach a point in like the current patch story where it just kind of felt like it was going more smoothly or like faster? Because as much as I love like all the story and cutscenes, it's low-key kind of killing me a little bit. I don't know why it makes me tired, but just like all the information, it's great, but I'm just like, ooh, it's gonna take me forever to get through this.
Heaven's Surge. Rise.
And he did. Exit. Okay, cool. That's good. That's good to know. That makes me feel a little bit better about it. Like, don't get me wrong, I love the story so much, and I love story content. It's just hard when it's a lot, and it's like, ooh, I want to catch up, but I also am too brain dead for this. 8. I think I have 10 of that one now. Let's go do this one again. This one doesn't take me long either. Sparkle.
Watch this.
Oh, cancel. Challenge. Start challenge. Yeah, for sure. Once you actually get to like roam around and explore, it definitely goes a lot faster. Oh, I love this game for this boss so much. During the last patch, what I ended up doing was, because normally when I play it, I normally like to fully explore zones as I go, but I really wanted to be caught up in the story, so I literally just did like all the patch content versus like exploring. So I still have to go back to the areas in 2.1 and explore them again to get the things I was missing.
Spend freely.
Let's be friends. Feeling spiffy?
Awaken dormant scales. World cleansing dragon. Heaven's surge.
Yeah. I have a feeling I'm gonna end up like starting to do that for the most part in this game. I was doing it differently before because I like the like almost like JRPG vibe to it, right? Where you explore the whole dungeon and then you face the boss. Like that's always been really fun for me. But it also makes it last like forever.
Hedge your bets.
Which isn't necessarily a bad thing, but
it's on me.
Let's play. Can you find the answer?
Heaven's surge. Rise.
this boss is so good.
The dice have been cast. Bust. Or maybe I'll take it all. Awaken dormant scales. World cleansing dragon.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Because then you get like more subquests too. And it's like, okay, I should have just waited.
1,000 wonders to raid and fight as one!
Get her ass, get her ass.
Heaven's surge. Break. Dare you? Watch your head.
I'll go easy this
What to do, what to do? I'm gonna do this one kind of early.
Can you find the answer? Feeling spiffy?
Heaven's surge. Rise.
Yeah, give me those skill points back.
Be friends.
How dare you delay my action?
The dice have been cast. Bust. Or maybe I'll
This
take
is
it
really
all.
my favorite boss so far.
Awaken dormant scales. World cleansing dragon.
Let's play hide and can you find the answer?
Heaven's surge. Break.
And she's dead. Krieg, is this patch like the end of Penacony like main content? Or do we still have more after this one, you think? Since you finished it? Okay. I was kind of thinking that too. I just thought it was almost kind of odd that we got the new Trailblazer, like, class, essentially. Yeah. Like, don't tell me anything about it, but, I was thinking it was kind of weird that we got that one early, and then, was also thinking about it like, oh, but we still have, Sunday and Firefly and whatever to get. So I was like, it would be weird if they didn't put at least Sunday in a main story Penacony update. At least to me it would be weird anyway. I think I had some story polls I could use. Yeah, I have one. Okay, and then... I guess I'll go back to main story for now. Take a little mini break from it. And did my bosses, so I guess I'll go back for now.
All this free time, why not make the most of it with a game?
Oh, those ones that are like out of reach drive me nuts. Oh my god, look how many birds are up there. I want to know how you get those ones that are out of reach, but I want to figure it out myself because I'm stubborn. Because there's one like that in Golden Hour that I still haven't gotten to.
Brother.
There's no need for words. You're safe, and that's all that matters.
They're so cute, dude. They have such a, like, sweet sibling relationship.
Well, I did my job. I gathered everyone here. Gallagher will explain the rest to you. Take care.
Huh. The atmosphere sure is livened up with all these people in here. I brought Gallagher here. It's time to face the truth.
Gallagher.
I promised to give the siblings some privacy, so let's talk about our business first. What do you say?
That sounds sensible enough. Since you went through the trouble of gathering the family head, the crew, and the Stellaron hunters, I'm guessing you have something important to say, Mr. Gallagher?
Oh? Is it that obvious?
The look on your face is practically screaming, I'm the one behind all this.
You're right, Mr. Yang. It is indeed time to come clean on everything.
Spill the tea.
The siblings already know what they need to, and they've made their choice. But you, Nameless, arrived a bit late. So it's only fair that I answer your questions. Before we begin, let me reintroduce myself. I'm the founder of Dreamflux Reef, the deputy of the Watchmaker, and the one who sent out that invitation. As Gallagher, the history fictionologist, I humbly extend my greetings to you all.
What does that mean? Do you think the, like... I know the databank will update with, like, certain terminology. I wonder if it'll update with that. Because I'm just like, I don't know what that means. Like, you study fiction, obviously, but, like, what do you mean?
History fictionologist? So what? Everything you told us was made up?
Well, don't worry. Almost everything I shared was true. Well, except for the part about the family accepting me back.
LMAO. The family said, nah, get out of here.
I double-checked with Micah, and everything he said about the family, the Watchmaker, and Mikhail is true.
Thank you for your understanding. Now let's get down to business. I'm sure you're all wondering why I went through the trouble of setting up this battle for the legacy. Inviting different factions, and stirring up a ruckus all over Penacony. Well, it all boils down to something very familiar to all of you. The Stellaron.
Of course. Of course there's the Stellaron.
The Stellaron? But
it's causing all the chaos here.
Possible? Penacony is a free-flowing interstellar hub. There are no signs of contamination whatsoever.
You're totally correct. So... care to take a guess at what that means?
Someone is manipulating the Stellaron?
How keen. Well, what should I say? I expected nothing less from the person here who is the most familiar with Stellarons. The sweet dream doesn't come out of thin air. If you think of the memory zone as the sea, creating the land of the dreams is like filling that wild ocean with earth to make an island. To achieve this feat, without the help of an emanator of remembrance or enigmata, the only way is to use a Stellaron. And that's not something you can achieve with a simple wish. It requires vast quantities of knowledge, time, and manpower. I'm sure you get what I'm hinting at.
Maybe. Maybe not. I'm pretty dumb. I love it. I just noticed how this little half cape has like little paws on it. I love that.
In Azdana, the planet of festivities itself is a Stellaron disaster.
Used them on my team this entire time on my other team. How did I never notice that?
The planet of festivities itself is a Stellaron disaster?
It all
I believe
started
it.
a long time ago. Back when the Watchmaker and his crew liberated the frontier prison. They faced countless challenges as they began building Penacony from the ground up. That's when the idea of using the Stellaron came into play. The Stellaron first entered the Azdana system during the war. The Nameless warned everyone against the folly of attempting to tamper with such a power, and most heeded their words. But there are always people in the shadows with ulterior motives. The turning point came after Tiernan's death. With two of the Nameless gone, the Watchmaker had to go to the front lines. It was at that moment his rivals saw an opportunity. By the time a representative from the Montour System's family arrived at the Watchmaker's call, the Stellaron had already been activated and was seeping into the primordial synesthesia dreamscape.
Oof.
And I suppose the family happened to possess the knowledge to seal the Stellaron?
Bro, I keep thinking I have to go to school this week.
You're free.
I know I'm free. I have the realization and I'm like, oh shit.
No homework, no tests.
Not just that.
Yeah.
They knew far more about the Stellaron than the average
Yeah.
person. They helped Mikhail swiftly
Can finally
quell
make
civil
food
unrest
again.
and played a part in building Penacony under the disguise of the Harmony.
Finally have time to do that.
Those three eras were known as the Age of Dreaming. The Watchmaker, who had been left in the dark, sent out invitations across the universe, spreading the hype around the land of the dreams.
So a hype train.
Then, how did they turn against each other?
Remember the island
Greed.
in the ocean metaphor? The truth is, the Stellaron was never truly sealed. It existed in a different form within the dreamscape. Think about this. What would it cost to create and maintain such a lavish dreamland? It's people's lives. The opulent dream is built upon the decay of spirits, with a toxic elixir called pleasure flowing through the dreamscape. It tempts people to indulge in the dreamscape, and gradually their minds succumb, becoming nourishment for the sweet
They
dream.
become the juice themselves.
The juice.
What's there's like this really old movie that I'm blanking on the name of, but it's like these people are like are forced to eat like essentially like it's dystopian, right? And they're forced to eat like these little like tablet thingies or something. And supposedly the tablets are like really, really good. And I think a lot of people get addicted to them. But then they find out they're made out of people.
Soylent Green?
Yes, Soylent Green.
Soylent Green's made of people.
It's made of people. I need to watch that movie sometime. Yeah, I do. Yeah, I do. I need to watch that. I need to watch the thing. Maybe not Society. I've seen enough of Society to not have to watch that one. I need more old scary movies to watch. I still have to watch the
laziness and cowardice. Weaknesses that plague humanity were magnified and nourished by the family. Penacony became a new kind of prison.
I still need to watch.
Even more impenetrable than the previous one.
What was it called? The Lighthouse or whatever? The one that it wasn't. It's not an old.
A40 one. Like that.
Yeah, it's not an old one. It was one that was made in like the 2010s, like within the past 10 years. But it was like all black and white and stuff, and it had like Robert Pattinson Pattinson or whatever the hell.
It's like a thriller.
Yeah, I need to watch that one.
Yeah.
Sadly, we realized this far too late. By then, the family had a firm grip on Penacony, swiftly quelling any opposition that arose. At my wit's end, I had to use the power of the Enigmata, and sought refuge in this chaotic realm. Over the years, I created a meme within this dream for our use. Dormancy. That's its real name. We exploited a loophole. You see, regular people can't fall asleep again while they are inside the dreamscape.
So this is the true meaning of the impossible. You sent out
That might be
invitations in the
fascinating.
Watchmaker's name to find forces capable of resolving the Stellaron disaster.
Oh yeah, no.
And
No, I don't
draw
know.
them into Penacony to uncover the truth.
I have to start curling it on a daily
You
basis.
would have like a mullet.
That'd be awful. That is a mullet.
Yeah. Jesus.
I could shave just a little too short every time.
No, please.
So that I get the pubes that he has. What is God? What is God?
Don't go.
I'm being real.
No.
You like mullet and pubes. Got it.
I'm gonna kick your ass. I'm gonna kick your ass later.
She hated me because I told the truth.
Just that. Above all, I wanted to
You're
see
banned,
what
banned.
happens when the major factions engage.
Blocked and reported.
Since this is the Watchmaker's first announcement in decades,
No, he doesn't
the
shower.
traitor within
Oh
the
my
family
God,
is
shut
bound to
up.
reveal themselves.
He's too
Erlene
cool
would
for
say that shit to me all the time about favorite characters. She'd be like, oh yeah, he looks stinky. He
Yeah.
looks like he lives behind the gas station and he hasn't showered in a month. And I'm like, shut the fuck up.
Listen, he probably doesn't. He's too cool for that. You know, he's like, it's not manly to use soap. Ugh.
He said Musk only. The traitor.
So, the legacy is just a facade.
The traitor.
If you want to consider
Sus.
the Stellaron as the legacy,
Very
I'm
sussy.
totally
Sussy
fine.
baka. Sussy baka.
If that's the case, where is the Stellaron now?
It makes more sense as to why Sam is here now then too.
That's a
Because the
question for
Stellaron.
Mr.
I was wondering
Wings.
about that
The
for a while.
Stellaron is still under the family's control, and as the head of the Oak family, I'm sure he holds all the answers. Are you done talking? So, will you tell us where the Stellaron is?
Yeah, out with it.
It is the Penacony Grand Theater itself.
You know what? That checks out.
As I suspected, it's the embodiment of the family. The edifice that first materialized within the sweet dream. That's what turned Penacony into its current state.
As for the person who employed its power, it is in fact Mr. Gopherwood.
I hate that
The
name.
current Dream Master.
I hate that name. I fucking hate that name.
Sunday.
No. I hate that name. Sunday. No. It's like the one clip where it's like, is there anything worse than a rapist? A child. No. I miss that clip. It's so good. I haven't seen it in such a long time. But yeah, I hate the term Mr. Gopherwood. It sounds inappropriate.
Very inappropriate.
It sounds like it would be like a slur or something.
Hey girl, I gotta go.
No, shut
that
up!
was
Don't
easier
you
than
finish
I
that
thought.
sentence.
You've given me that.
You got your own investigation already?
I'm gonna kick your ass.
Stop!
Stop it!
Snapping me! Stop!
I just pick up Willow, and I just like hold her out, and she like fucking bats at you.
Correct. When I was trying to track down the person...
No, Creek, no!
Apart from you,
Don't encourage him.
Gopherwood was my second son.
They need to stop saying it.
Look at this love hotel room.
What the fuck?
got a carousel
That's a
in
love
it?
hotel?
Yeah, it's abandoned love hotel.
Abandoned love? No wonder it's fucking abandoned
Yeah,
when
look
it
at
has
it.
when it has a. What do they do with the carousel?
You could
What are they doing with the carousel at the Love Hotel?
Honey, why do they have a
I don't like that there's like the image of the clown in the background, just like fucking watching you like a voyeur.
So
disgusting.
Funny. Oh, it's so funny though. I love it.
That's so bad. What do they do on the carousel? Once again, I think of that movie from one of the more recent Red Letter Media videos, where it's like the kid and he's like, "What are you gonna do to me, Daddy?" I'm like, it's so bad.
There's something so funny about that joke. That's like,
it's so bad.
Why are we on the airplane?
Oh yeah,
from
the Game Grumps.
What are you going to do without a parachute? So he doesn't know his dad is
gonna kill him.
His
dad's just abandoning him.
And all you brought was a shovel. Why the shovel, Daddy?
Confronting me first turned out to be a smart move on your part.
I didn't have other options. The Dream Master has been elusive,
oh my god, I need to find this
and
meme
even
that
the
I
heads
saved.
of the families can hardly get an audience with him.
I think I sent it a while back to some friends, but I need to find it again. Where it was like it was like a little like fan art thing that someone made, and it was like 2 panels. And Sunday, and it was like, enjoy your last 13 hours of living to Aventurine. And Aventurine was like, thanks, enjoy yours too. And it was like Gallagher looming in the background behind Sunday.
Moreover, Mr. Gopherwood has been kind to my sister and me.
Has been kind?
And I didn't want it all to end like
He sounded creepy as hell in that flashback. He didn't sound kind at all. Do you not pick up on red flags at all?
What do you mean by that?
Not the big kind.
To be honest, my brother and I are also victims of the cancer of all worlds. We grew up as orphans, and were adopted by the family when they came to help. Mr. Gopherwood recognized our potential and brought us to Penacony.
I want to better understand what the, like, design choice is for Robin's little, like, the lace on her sleeves here. Because at first I thought maybe it was, like, butterflies or something. But now that I'm looking at it at this angle, it doesn't really read butterfly to me. At least me personally.
But I can't just
so I want to know
what
exactly they're going with that.
Become an enemy of the Harmony.
I don't know. I think because he has that name, he should be an enemy of the Harmony. I don't think you can be peaceful if your name is Gopherwood.
I won't step on that stage and sing, no matter who the traitor is, or what orders they give me. I won't let the Charmony Festival become an event that destroys Harmony itself, or the paradise in our dreams.
Is this why we have Sparkle that's gonna, like, impersonate Robin and try to do it?
Indeed.
But she won't have the power of
For
Robin,
the paradise
right?
in our dreams. As the head of the Oak family, I'm responsible for ensuring Penacony's promising future. Robin and I will head into the sweet dream and confront the Dream Master. And if it turns out that the family has truly strayed from the Harmony, I'll fight alongside you. We'll put the Charmony Festival on hold and make sure Mr. Gopherwood pays for his blood debt.
I've seen too many cases of these two characters are going to go and confront these people on their own to check their allegiances. And, like, bad shit happens. I've seen too many cases of that.
We need to split up and look for clues.
Fucking, I'm Merrick in Final Fantasy XIV Heavensward.
Same shit, dude. I will go on ahead. You stay here.
No, literally.
The enemies you are about to face
it's like,
aren't like this old
it's
dog.
like the same
Barely
level of
bark.
incompetence of, like, characters having a suspicion about something and, like, it, like, being made clear to the player, and then another character being like, oh, like, what's the matter? And they're like, oh, nothing. Oh, what the fuck do you mean?
I'm not going to.
How about you communicate, bitch?
We're on the same team, but I don't trust you with this information yet.
Since our interests
He's like,
are
this is
aligned,
just a suspicion,
why
but it's
don't
like,
we
no,
team up?
bitch, give me your suspicions
just
too. I want to be
maybe.
included.
We'll
You
have a
know
shot
the
at
one that
success.
really pisses me off the most?
What?
Is, okay, guys, here's the plan. Whisper, whisper, whisper goes to
Oh my god,
Fuck
yeah.
you! Fuck you! fuck you.
Fuck you. They should find another way to like cut.
We have always
to
been
like the
following
next
in the
thing,
footsteps
right?
Okay, guys, here's
of
like
our predecessors, and there's no reason to stop now.
It cuts to them all covered in blood. Like, well, that wasn't how I expected things to go.
What a success.
Yeah, we Nameless won't back down from a challenge. Isn't that right, Miss Trailblazer?
Oh my god. Robin's dress right now, like the little design along the edges, the like purple part, that like is almost like holographic in the light, right? Reminds me of that fabric I got recently that I still need to show you, honey. That's like, it's like the space kitties. It's the little kitties with the little astronaut helmets floating in space.
What? Floating?
Yeah, they're floating in space.
Wait, so that person's March and the other person's Sunday.
Yeah.
And then one guy's Gopher and this person's
Yeah.
Robin.
Yeah. 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 There's another character called Boot Hill, if that helps you at all.
Robin D's nuts.
No! There's already enough, honey. You do not understand the drama that's been going on about Robin on Twitter lately. Holy shit, it's been so bad.
Robin me of my virginity.
It's
Let's go. Let's go.
It's so bad. It's so bad. fucking literally Tectone kind of making a
What isn't the Twitter drama? It's
kind
beautiful.
of making a like oh god, what's
An anti-Semitic
No! honey! He like said some shit purposely to like aggravate people to like farm.
You could say
like
anything on Twitter
farm
and
views.
aggravate people.
Honestly,
It doesn't
yeah.
matter what you say.
Honestly, yeah. But he was like specifically trying to farm views, and people like took it really fucking personally for whatever reason.
Yeah, they do.
As they do on Twitter. And I'm like, how about you guys go outside and touch grass for a little bit?
Go
Like, literally, you literally just gave in to exactly the way he wanted you to respond.
Go outside and photosynthesize, yeah.
Oh yeah, I told my mom that that's what we call it. Photosynthesizing. When we go outside in the sun. And she's like, I'm gonna start calling it that now. And I'm like, good.
Now it's ruined.
I accidentally today said Snorgisberg instead of
Snorgisberg?
instead of smorgasbord.
Snorgisberg.
Instead of smorgasbord. I said that to Catherine and everything. It was so funny. I was like, Catherine, you don't understand. I'm dead right now. What's the Twitter drama? Essentially, Tectone kind of made like, I don't want to call it tone deaf, right? He specifically made a post that was like, honestly, pretty bad NSFW shit that like personally I like don't support, right? Like I don't really like when people make really NSFW posts personally, but I'm not gonna like freak out about it. But he made a really NSFW post about Robin to piss off the like LGBTQ community on Twitter. Cause people were like going insane, like claiming Robin is like a lesbian and stuff. Like doing the whole my headcanon is canon sort of thing.
Whoa, that's
what'd you get?
good.
You got
Blue-
something good?
I got a piece of blue gear. That's the perfect stats for me.
Nice.
Whoa!
Honey, please. Honey.
I'm so powerful now.
I'm gonna kick you out of the room.
I'm so powerful now. Wow.
Honey, shut up. Essentially, he like made a comment, and he specifically made it to let him cook. No, he already cooks enough. Actually, technically, I'm the one that cooks most of the time. Technically. That reminds me, I should make chili soon.
It's been a while since we've had good chili.
I know, it's so good. I saw Desiree today, too, and it made me think of her.
The chili.
Well, other way around. She made me think of the chili. Because she really likes the chili.
She
I always
embodies
give her
the
some.
chili.
Yeah. But yeah, TikTok essentially like posted a thing online specifically just to like piss those people off and farm views. And what do you know? Twitter did exactly that and got
Twitter
like
does.
they got so pissed off to the point that VAs for the game were having to like make comments and shit about it. And I'm like, can y'all just fucking chill out and go outside and touch grass? It's a fictional character in a fictional game.
Can the VA play Robin if they're not a lesbian though?
literally people making like arguments like that kill me. I'm like, okay, you've had too much internet. You've had too much internet. It's time to go outside.
Yeah.
It's time to go outside and photosynthesize for a little bit. But yeah, that's pretty much what the Twitter drama was. It was just like a fucking shit show that like entire week after he made that comment. It was like low-key kind of fascinating to watch, but at the same time it was also really tiring.
Yeah.
Because it's like, can y'all just...
Stay on Twitter.
No, literally, it's like, y'all just stop typing. Just stop fucking typing.
So I don't even want to think about Twitter.
No, exactly.
I don't want to think about it. I don't want to hear
so
about it.
it kills me because it's like, you know, I've never really like used Twitter in the past because I just like am like, no, I don't like how this site looks and functions, and I don't like a majority of like the people I find on there. There's just too many people with like really, really loud opinions.
Yeah.
That will like never shut up.
And
they're just there to make people mad.
I don't
like,
use Twitter. I use Reddit.
As an intellectual.
I use the real website.
You mean using Reddit through a used to use Reddit through a what was it, like an app or whatever?
Not anymore anyway.
That I know, that's why I said used to. The app to like curate it better and shit. But I've like been on Twitter like more actively recently just because of the streaming stuff, but also because a majority of like the VTuber community stuff is on fucking Twitter. And like all the VA stuff is on Twitter. And I'm just like, I don't want to do it.
Oh.
But at the same time, it's good networking. It's good networking. Oh. It's good to network. It's good to meet people. Oh god, I was gonna say something else for a second, but I'm like blinking now. I don't know, it'll come back to me in like a split second. Watch, I'll click on like a dialogue option.
One day.
One day. Peace was never an option. Nah, I'd surrender.
You've been in this conversation for half an hour now.
No, literally, I've just been on the screen.
You're a real streamer now, babe.
Oh, hell yeah! Doing nothing?
No, you're what do they call it? All the Final Fantasy XIV streamers would specifically
have like one line of dialogue and then talk for 10 minutes and then another line of dialogue.
I don't remember the word they were using for it, but they were actively like delaying it so they could increase the length of the content.
Yep.
And that was like
I see reactioners do that a lot.
That was the meta for so long. It was just like sitting there and going
fucking
off on
kills
a
me.
tangent for half an
Fucking
hour.
kills me. I hate it.
Yeah, so you could play the expansion for like 3 months.
That's what I try to save when I talk for in between conversations, but I got on a tangent there for a second. No!
Rest assured, sitting on the sidelines isn't in our nature.
No, people are
Mr.
sitting here
Sunday,
to
Miss
fucking watch
Robin,
the story that
I'm
they don't want
willing
to play
accompany
themselves.
you on behalf of the Astral Express. Having a third party present should help with negotiations. And
becomes
could
what?
make all the difference
The game
if
becomes second.
things get
When
ugly.
you realize that they're here for you.
Oh.
And then you just start autopiloting, and it's great. That's when you really get into the groove.
Thank you, Mr. Yang.
Okay, good. Well, it was going with them at least. That's 3 people that get captured instead of 2.
The Charmony Festival is about to start, and time is against us. We must hasten.
They merged
Everyone,
together
let's gather
in
over here. We still need to make some
abomination
preparations.
forced to do so by our enemies, and then we fight them.
How do I enable timestamps in the chat?
Timestamps?
I may have been quick to step up to the plate, but confronting the Dream Master could be a very dangerous affair.
I see a message, and it would be like 8 minutes ago, and I'm like, I can't respond to that anymore.
Lies, don't be a coward. Don't be a coward.
I
Respond to it.
I don't know what it's in response to.
What?
You just said let him cook.
He was talking about you. I literally,
I'm
yeah.
cooking? I'm cooking?
Did you miss that entire conversation that I had at you?
When you're a streamer, you go into autopilot and the words come out and you move on.
I was literally like, I repeated the message, and I was like, yeah, don't let him cook. Don't let him cook.
I'm playing.
He already.
Now,
I was
I'm
like,
watching Grumps and talking.
well,
to you at the
maybe
same
you
time.
shouldn't do that. Maybe it's not healthy for your brain, honey.
You're talking to me and playing a video game. I'm just.
No,
saying.
you shut up. It's not the same.
It's not the same. You're right.
I was like, no, don't let him cook. He already cooks enough. And then I was like, wait, no, I'm usually the one that cooks. And then that's how I got on the chili conversation.
Yeah,
I get it now.
It's all coming together now. It's all coming to Millhouse. We need to watch The Simpsons.
Even you're
Yeah.
saying
Stop
that,
at,
Mr.
like,
Yang?
season 2. It only gets
How
good at season 3.
powerful is that
Yeah.
Dream Master?
He's the leader of the families of Penacony, and he has the entire power of the Harmony behind him. Not to mention the Stellaron in his possession.
I want to beat him up.
We must proceed with great caution.
Maybe you can just stay behind this time, Mr. Yang?
No, that
Why would
won't
he
do.
stay behind?
Even if we count Robin as an ally, something felt off about Mr. Sunday just now. Although, I can't quite put my finger on it. I
He's
have to
mind
make sure he won't
controlled.
turn against us when things start to get dicey. You're still carrying the keepsake the IPC envoy gave you, right? May I borrow it for a moment?
No, it's mine. No, it's mine. This is mine, though.
Huh. I knew it. As I suspected, this chip Aventurine gave to you is actually a miniature transmitter. If I'm right, he intends to use it to track your location or contact you when needed.
That's
As
fine
it so
with me.
happens, this may actually be of some use in the current situation.
Aventurine? Is he still alive? And what does he have to do with our mission to confront
Better
the Dream
still be
Master?
alive, March.
Remember what I said earlier? Working with the IPC is a way to keep the family in check. If negotiations go south and the family show their true colors by going after the Stellaron, I'll use this transmitter to send a message to the IPC. It'll be just the opportunity the IPC ambassador was hoping for. The only question mark in all of this is Aventurine's current status. But the IPC is always listening,
Bro, he better be
especially
okay.
senior strategic investment department heads like him. Getting the message across shouldn't be a problem.
Good luck to you, Welt.
Well, you take care too. If anything goes wrong, don't worry about me. Just make sure to seal the Stellaron.
Spoken like a true hero. Even if the Dream Master is innocent, the family's corruption runs deep.
Don't you have something else to tell us, Gallagher?
Why would you say so?
What are you talking about? I don't
Before
know.
we departed, the conductor asked us to inquire about the 3 nameless in Penacony. We've already collected intel about Rosalina and Tiernan, so the only one left is Legwork.
His name is Legwork?
If I'm not mistaken,
Did he
we've
miss
already
Leg Day?
met him somewhere.
Is he related to Boot Hill?
It's not enough to say me,
Boot Hill?
but the answer is
God,
pretty
they were literally just like.
After all, I've hinted
all
at
right.
it. I didn't.
Let's just
Naming his
combine
characters
2
after 2
words.
nouns.
I've been watching over you ever since I received the reply from the Astral Express. And I've seen the great effort you all put into linking different realms together across the cosmos. And now, after getting this far all in one piece, you have truly proven yourself. Miss Himiko, were you the one who repaired the Express and got it sailing through the cosmos again?
Yes.
And you two, young Nameless, you have very interesting life stories and extraordinary skills.
I don't know much about my life story, but I do have extraordinary skills.
You're full of energy. Please send my regards to the conductor, Pom Pom.
Pom Pom.
Please let them know that their friend had fond memories.
He's right back there on my
of his
chair.
time aboard the Express,
Pom Pom.
which he reminisced on every time he had a good drink. As for the last nameless, he embarked, disembarked, and embarked again, traveling in a great circle, ending up back where he started. On his deathbed, he told me to find the Astral Express and deliver an invitation to the future nameless. He left behind a special gift, a true legacy. Something that belongs only to the successors of the Trailblaze. Come with me. Now is the time to reveal it.
Oh, making me walk everywhere and have all these conversations.
Back here again.
Sometimes I feel like you're still alive, old friend. Like you've still got so much to say and do. I've kept my promise. Brought the future Trailblazers you've waited so long for.
A hologram shows up.
I don't know why you were so obsessed with that train. But I remember your last words.
Is he talking about Mikhail?
Don't let us down, old man.
Oh, cutscene. Oh shit, there they go. Ooh.
Pre-rendered cutscene. Let's go.
Quite literally not letting us down. Whee. The way I'd like fall on my ass though if I was like part of this. Himiko just standing there, no issue, on her heels. I'd literally just like eat shit and die. It's so pretty. I wish I could more easily get like some screenshots.
Go ahead.
In this on my
His
computer,
resting
but my
place
computer's been like
lies
kind of weird about it. I need to
in the
take a
garden
look.
up ahead.
Isn't this the
Shift
stage?
S.
No, I know, but still.
It doesn't do it.
The first and last.
Well, it's like I have
nameless
my little print screen button that should just be able.
Just Windows Shift S. Print screen's so broken nowadays. It's rough.
Kale Char
It
Lake.
used to work.
The watchmaker.
Honey,
What?
look at his full name.
Gallagher.
No. I keep doing that!
Well, how am I supposed to know which one you're referring to, ma'am?
Maybe if you read the dialogue.
I don't know how to read.
What up, I'm
Mikhail
Jared, I'm 19, I
Char
never fucking
Legward.
learned how to read.
Mikhail Char Legward.
They added another noun in there.
What, am I buying a fucking burger at the Habit?
Shit, you right. You right. Habit. How far up did it take us? How did we get back down there? Is it like way down there? Or did it just bring like literally everything up? Isn't this like the stage you can see from far away? Also, I love that you can see like the rest of the dream, like the edges of it. Oh, that's so cool. Is that golden hour up there? Oh, that makes sense if it's golden hour. We're like seeing the stage upside down. Oh yeah, look at that. I think that's the Clocky statue, right? Yeah, that's the Clocky statue. Look at that. That's so cool. Oh, I love that detail. That's great. Boop. Oh, he chillin'. My god, they're all just chilling around here. Oh, there's another one. This is definitely like my favorite location in game so far. Just hardcore Amaranth vibes. Well, this place and then the edge of the dream with all the shooting stars. I need to do that Trailblaze mission, but like, I'm lazy. I don't really want to do it. I'm just lazy. What that? Ooh, chest. Literally me just like, ooh, shiny! A chair. Someone in the chair? It looks like someone's in the chair. I'm scared. I'm scared. Stranger danger. Stranger danger. Is it a skeleton? Oh my god. The Bloodborne vibes of this though?
Sure enough.
Oh, he just out.
Watchmaker is the third nameless. Even I could guess that one.
The legacy he left behind was a dream bubble. I believe inside that bubble, there's something that holds meaning only for the nameless. After all, when I checked its contents, I found nothing inside. Maybe some Trailblaze runes? Even more mysterious than me.
Well, let's have a look.
Let me in. Ew. Indubitably empty dream
Wait,
bubble.
what's going on? Seriously? There's nothing inside this dream bubble?
We need a key.
How could a dream bubble be empty?
Just as I suspected. That old man always had this strange belief in the nameless and the Trailblaze. And I never understood where he got that confidence from. Especially since he never managed to get in touch with the Express while he was alive. I could never figure out what was going on in that old man's head. But this empty dream bubble is so typical of him. He was always full of weird fantasies and incomprehensible romanticism. That mischievous old man. Well, I didn't expect him to leave anything concrete behind anyway.
Don't think that's the case, Gallagher. I'm sure Mikhail
Burp.
has left us the most precious thing of all.
Don't start getting all philosophical on me, all right?
Just as Mikhail believes in the nameless of the future, we unconditionally believe in the nameless of the past. How could they leave with regrets for the future when they were ready to dedicate their lives to the land they loved? There must be something contained in this dream bubble. It's just we haven't figured it out yet. You also have faith in the Watchmaker, don't you, Gallagher?
Well, I'm a follower of the Enigmata. My philosophy forbids me to have faith in anything. That's why I understand what faith means in the path of Trailblaze. And I also want to know what he left behind. I'll leave it to you guys then.
Can I borrow your pet? I need to make a trip back to Golden Hour and check
You mean
something at the
Sleepy?
Dreamscape sales store. It's for Mikhail, and for the future of Penacony.
Ooh, Boo Hill. Boo Hill. Boo Hill, my beloved. System
Welcome to the
calls.
Reverie Hotel. How may I help you?
Greetings.
We're the Nameless from the Astral Express, and we'd like to check in.
The Astral Express? But I thought...
Yes, my companion's already checked in. My name is Dan Hung, and I believe my personal information is recorded in your system.
I see, but your companion said you wouldn't be coming due to a change of plans.
Now the plans have changed again.
And you are...
Me? I'm Pom Pom.
He is not Pom Pom.
Nameless, who's also with the Astral Express.
He's my fellow trailblazer. We responded to the family's invitation before
he does have the matching color
boarded
scheme.
the express, so he wasn't registered in your system.
Danang is so done.
Possible to accommodate
He's
him
like,
as well.
fuck this.
Oh, I see. Another one of the Nameless had a similar situation. Seems like a lot of people are joining the Trailblaze these days.
Stop scratching on my
Hey,
chair.
you stop that right now, little bro.
You stop that.
Hey, you stop
Both of us
that.
pointing at her.
Point. Objection.
Since there's a precedent, it shouldn't be a problem. Just give me a second to contact your companions. I'm sorry, dear guests, but it seems I'm unable to reach the other members of the Astral Express.
They're
What
dead.
do you mean by unable to reach them?
My apologies. This is the first time I've encountered a situation like this.
This poor woman.
However, the system indicates that those guests are still in the dreamscape.
She's just like, I just work here. I just work here. I don't understand anything.
How about this? Give me their room number, and we'll go check on them ourselves.
I'm afraid that's not possible. I need to verify both of your identities before I can share any guest information.
Honey, I need you to look at Boot Hill's design really fast. This man is wearing like a crop top. Like imagine this was Skin instead of like Mecha robot,
Is
right?
it Skin?
This he's an android.
Did he replace
so like
his chest with metal?
Yeah, so technically this would be like
It's just like a
like
a titty cover.
No, exactly. Like this technically if he wasn't an android, this would just be Skin and like his tits would be out and his hips
an X into one of his abs. He thought it would look cool.
His hips would also be out because he's like wearing chaps or whatever.
Jesus Christ.
You see this shit? You see this right here? That's
just
like
means
that's
he
like
can
an
move
actual
faster.
break
This is
in
battle
like
tactic gear.
the pants. Don't ask me how I know that that's an actual break in the pants.
Good lord. Zooming in.
Maybe.
How about you just wake up someone? Let's say, Welt?
Oh, please,
I'm
not well.
sorry, but there are strict rules regarding forced awakening. It cannot be done without the proper clearance.
It's okay, guys. Just knock her out and sneak in.
What's your solution then? Are you saying we sleep here? At the reception?
Please be patient. We need to contact your companions in order to confirm your identities.
Boo Hill's like, nah, fuck that.
And now it seems you need to confirm our identities before you can contact our companions.
It seems so.
Oh, fudge. Look, nothing personal, but if you can't handle this, go find someone else who can, okay?
No, Lori, just go get your manager, ma'am.
Please calm down, dear guests. I do recall that Mr. Sunday, the Oak family head, personally
Mr.
handled
Sunday
this
is
issue
also
earlier.
unable to be reached.
Please, wait a moment while I
I don't think she's trying to give us a hard time. She really just doesn't know what to do.
I have a bad feeling about this. You tried to contact them on the express earlier, but they didn't respond.
Something doesn't seem right. I need to leave for a moment. You can stay here with the receptionist.
Sure thing. Just don't keep me waiting forever. Lord Hung seems pretty worried about his companions. I should give him some space. Stressing out about it won't help anything.
Oh, hell yeah, dude. Hell yeah. Ooh. Unfair. Unfair. orb. He just fucking ate that shit? No, 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 no. You, mister? You do that shit again.
Ooh.
I just thought he, like, flicks the bullet up into the air. I didn't think he fucking ate that shit.
Oh, is he the one
I know.
that he puts
Yeah,
his
he,
tongue
like,
out?
well,
He puts his tongue out and uses
Did
it?
you see fucking just see that shit?
Yeah, he puts his tongue out. There's a frame.
Well, yeah, no, but that's like in his ultimate where he puts his tongue out and his like the fucking bullet comes out and then he like uses that in his ultimate.
I saw a post.
But I didn't fucking. Well, I showed you too. I didn't fucking realize one of his idol animations is literally him just eating a bullet for fun. He said, snackies time.
No, please.
Snackies.
That was...
God love that powder. I need him to, like, do it again. Do it again! Do it again, you coward!
Why do I have storage? I don't even have it level.
Or, do I have to, like, move you a little bit? Come on. He's gonna run out of bullets in his gun real fast if he keeps eating them. Oh wait, he still has his, like, the belt, though, too. He's like, no. I don't want to do my idol animation anymore. You're watching, I'm embarrassed. Oh, there he goes. That's oh my god. Oh my god. We need to get this man on a different diet, maybe. Oh, his little phone case is so cute, though.
Would you say he has balls of steel?
Honey, no! Probably, though. I've seen a lot of, like, art jokes, about, like, him being an android, and it's like, okay, what's under the belt, then? What's down there? I've seen a lot of art jokes about that. Where it's like, is he smooth as a Ken doll? Don't say it if it's really bad, honey. You look like you're struggling over there.
If I had balls of steel, do you
No.
think he'd put them in his mouth?
Honey, no! Honey, no! He just fucking chomps them off.
No,
He said, yummy snackies.
No.
He said, honey, I want snackies.
I will kill you.
You started this. Bullet and brain. There's still so much. There's still so much. We're not even fucking... We're gonna go from him to immediately another character. Is it gonna be like Sunday or something? Or maybe Robin? Okay, we'll do a little bit of this one and then see how long it takes. Strange.
Everything here is... The Charmony Festival is about to start! I'm so excited!
Hey! You guys here for the Charmony Festival too?
Well, I didn't come all the way here specially for the festival. Honestly, I don't really even know what it's about. But I heard it's a lot of fun!
Bro, what a mood.
Well, back in my homeworld, Anaria, we have festivals like that all the time. My dad threw me a birthday party one time that was just as extravagant as the Charmony Festival.
Liar.
Oh, come on.
I hate
The
people like
Charmony
that.
Festival is a once in an
Where they always
era
have to, like,
event.
one-up you.
How can a birthday party compare?
I hate people like that.
Well,
It's
never
so
know.
annoying.
Let me be number one. Jesus.
Maybe on her world.
Oh, you had 3 teeth removed? Well, I had 4.
I didn't brush every day, and now they remove 4 teeth.
literally fucking a conversation I've heard before. Like, in real life when I was growing up.
Anyway, let's forget about that. Have you heard about the, unsettling things happening in the dreamscape?
Unsettling things? What could possibly go wrong? It better not ruin the Charmony Festival! I've been looking forward to it!
Sorry, no more Charmony Festival for you.
Relax. With a big event like this, there's bound to be lots of gossip and rumors. Don't worry. If anything does happen, the family will be on top of it.
The family literally on fire in the background.
That's a relief. I didn't come all this way to see the festival
Yeah.
go down the drain.
Oh, is the like angle hurting your wrist?
A little bit.
Well, looks like I won't get any fudging
have,
clues out of these two. They're clueless.
I don't know if it'll fit.
Yeah,
it has
it's
to, like,
kind of
be
big.
very particular. Alright.
Mm-hmm.
Well, looks like I won't get any fudging clues out of these two.
They need to let him cuss.
They're clueless.
Do they not cuss in that game?
Yeah, they don't really. Not really, anyway. So, like, Boo Hill's whole thing is, like, you know, Western style, so, like, cussing a lot, but they replace all the cuss words with, like, something else. And I'm like, what a travesty.
How disappointing.
No, literally.
Greetings. I'm Cody of the Bloodhound family, head of security for the hotel. How may I assist you?
Hello. So,
God,
there's
sounds like me
something
answering
I
the
wanted to ask
phone at
about.
work.
I've been hearing some unsettling rumors about certain incidents that might affect the Charmony Festival.
It's kind of big, yeah.
Do you think there's anything to be worried
It is a
about?
bit large.
Yeah.
It's
because it's made for, like, my keyboard, but I don't use it.
I don't want my trip to be ruined.
I could use it for now.
What do you mean?
It does kind of work.
Wait. You haven't heard?
You can use it for now, yeah.
I'm not sure where you heard those rumors, but they're completely baseless. I can assure you,
oh my God,
as a representative of the
they're all
Bloodhound family,
clueless.
that everything is going smoothly for the Charmony Festival.
Okay, but can we talk about how this is literally like how so many corporations fucking work? Where it's like you have one people in, like, a group in one branch and a group in another branch, and they have no fucking clue what either branch does.
At present, all of the families are focused on making sure the festival starts on time. Even the Dream Master himself has arrived. So don't worry, your trip won't be in vain.
I don't know, I think he should trip and
Why
eat
is
shit.
the wrist rest $40?
I don't know.
That's a relief to hear. She doesn't appear to be acting. So, it seems that even the hotel staff are out of the loop. Back already?
Hasn't she returned yet?
Nope. I'm starting to wonder. Sending her to contact Sunday was a good idea. Neither the staff nor the guests seem to know anything about what's happening in the dreamscape, and wherever we go, all we see is people enjoying themselves. Definitely not a good sign.
He said you all should be having a horrible day.
I agree. Another unusual thing is that the Oak family is supposed to be in charge of organizing the council and managing everything inside and outside the dreamscape. However, I walked around the hotel, but didn't meet a single member of the Oak family on such an important day.
Well, I'll be forked. If I remember correctly, the head of the Oak family is that Sunday guy, right?
We shouldn't linger here too long. Let's go back to the Express for now.
Not so fast. Have you ever robbed the IPC, bro? If you run away now, everyone will be chasing after you.
Are you suggesting we sit here and do nothing?
I wouldn't say do nothing.
See, there's a risk.
Let's stay put for now. Even if the family has ulterior motives, they couldn't have anticipated us showing up here. We're the surprise factor for them. They don't want to attract unwanted attention from certain outsiders, so they won't do anything reckless. See? The IPC lackeys are keeping a close eye on this hotel.
If I were a family member, I'd find an official excuse and keep the surprise factors here. If we just wait here, That would be like walking into their trap.
Of course, we don't need to walk into their trap.
She like walked away. Y'all could just walk in.
Keeper. If it turns out we won't be allowed to enter the dreamscape, she'll order a drink for me in the VIP lounge at the hotel. In reality,
a secret signal.
That's right.
Oh, a concrete object can indeed help the Memo Keeper establish a connection with you. But Boothill, if you have more backup plans in the future, I hope you'll let me know in advance.
I'm sorry, but it's one of my quirks. I have too many unreliable friends. And if I reveal that I have backup plans, things can go awry. And that would leave all backup plans completely useless.
Oof.
How do we get into the VIP lounge?
This is where my street smarts come into play.
Face recognition failed. Mouse robot.
Oh, the animations are so good. Same with the sound effects.
You can actually book a stay on credit.
You're the lobby manager, right?
Yes, I am. How may I assist you?
We're the Nameless from the Astral Express. We wanted to check in, but there's something wrong with your system. The lady at the front desk said she would contact the manager, but now she's nowhere to be found. Now, we've been waiting here forever, without any food or water. What the fork, man? Is this how the family treats its guests?
Is
Entitled.
this your idea of street smarts? Starting an altercation?
Donong is so done. He's so done.
So done.
It's called standing up.
No! He can't fucking say that shit! He can't fucking say that shit!
Standing up for your rights.
He's the American.
Your rights to what? Your rights to what, Boothill?
American.
Have you heard that?
I apologize for the inconvenience.
I don't think
This
so.
week
like,
while we try to contact Mr. Sunday,
like,
I'll arrange 2 premium seats in the VIP lounge so you can rest there while you wait.
Oh, fuck, I can't remember it. Oh no.
See? Just like
Take your time.
that.
It'll come back to you.
The Confederacy fought in the
Just-
Civil War to fight for its
just-
rights, and the
Oh, yeah!
fight for their rights to what?
No,
their
literally.
rights to what?
Finish that sentence!
Exactly.
Finish
That's
that
what
sentence!
Bill just fucking did.
Wow, this bar's something else. Certainly worthy of the planet of festivities.
Makes me want to read more Blood Meridian.
Good evening, gentlemen.
Oh god.
Hey, I have an order for a bottle of Hasdana's White Oak. Can you help us find it?
Hasdana's White Oak. I think there might be a misunderstanding. We don't serve that here.
Oh, no way. Are you sure you're not mistaken?
If someone had reserved such a beverage, I would definitely remember it. It sells for hundreds of thousands of credits per bottle, after all. I couldn't afford to cover for such an item if it were broken or lost.
That's strange. Well, could it be that the Memo Keeper couldn't afford it?
Then what should we do now?
Oh, no need to rush. Let's grab some drinks first. Maybe I arrived too early and she hasn't come yet. Now, let's see what kind of juice malts you all have here. Well, give me a glass of
Juice malt because he's not
Valley
allowed to have
40
alcohol.
years. I'll have it neat. No
Juice
ice.
malt.
I don't know what you're saying. You're saying random words.
Congrats.
Juice malt?
Yeah.
That's weird.
Well,
He's not allowed to
That's
just
the
be
most
like, alcohol.
expensive
I
one on
want
the
beer.
list. You have a taste for the finer things.
Bro, me too.
It's on the house, anyway.
What can I get for you?
You want beer too?
Anything you recommend is fine.
Then I would
I'm
recommend
just saying I
today's
have
special,
fine
Glass
taste.
Village. It's classic
Expensive
soul
taste.
glad mixed with Laboom juice. It's refreshing
Laboom
and suits
juice.
your cool demeanor. Just 1 minute.
Oh god.
Flavor. Dynamite barbecue with rocket fuel. Ooh, really hits the spot. Truly the finest sherry cask aged malt juice in the cosmos.
Dynamite barbecue with rocket fuel. Is that really something that humans enjoy?
Hey, this guy doesn't know anything at all.
As long as you're satisfied, dear guests, please enjoy.
Let's give the memo keeper another half system hour. If she doesn't show up, we'll need to come up with a new plan. In the meantime, let's take stock of the situation. What do you think?
The situation is unclear. Something must have happened on the planet of festivities, but the public is unaware of it. Someone in a position of power within the family must be covering it up. It's unusual for the followers of the Harmony to invite other factions, let alone the IPC and the Masked Fools. If what you said about the Emanator of the Nihility is true, the situation in Penacony is a little complicated, to say the least.
Actually, there's something else I'm concerned about. Regarding Acheron. As you know, the faction that follows the path of the Hunt are some of the most dangerous folks in the cosmos to mess with. I mean, who in the right mind would impersonate the Cienjo Alliance or the Galaxy Rangers? It's like asking for a death wish. Isn't there a saying among the Cienjo people that the Rainbow Sect lets their Lux Arrow do all the beating?
Talking. Do all the talking.
He's so fucking done.
Well, you know what I mean. Even though the Galaxy Rangers have been out of sight for years,
He's like, Blue
we've
Hill,
been
you
keeping
dumb
an eye on this
fuck.
region. Even the dumbest criminals know better than to mess with the Annihilation Gang, much less the Rangers. But that Acheron lady, she doesn't seem like a lunatic at all. On the contrary, she's highly logical and organized. She knows exactly when to hold back and when to strike without mercy.
And you believe that someone like her would have an ulterior motive for
cutscenes are so long.
impersonating a Galaxy Ranger?
I'm not entirely sure, but I do have my suspicions. Maybe she knows a Galaxy Ranger.
Someone just drove away with a
Perhaps she's
surfboard
trying to
on
lure
top of their
us
car.
out for some reason.
Yeah, surfing.
Which I can't
I wonder
figure
where they're
out.
going around here with a surfboard.
I think your mom wants to know what time you want to go.
Oh my god, okay. Yeah. Just, is she messaging a ton right now?
No, that was like 12.
Oh, okay, yeah, I'll just message her in a bit.
Anyway, what worries me more are the anomalies within the family. They've summoned followers from various paths for the festival. No matter how generous such a gesture is, this move seems highly unusual.
Watching them drive off. Where do you think they're going with the
Unless
surfboard
the
besides the
invitations weren't
beach?
sent by them.
It has to be a beach. It can't be like.
If that's the case,
Well, that's what I mean,
it's even
like-
more intriguing that the family insists on organizing the Charmony Festival, despite the chaos.
Maybe it's
Santa
Sheepay the Harmony pulling the strings.
Santa
You
Cruz
find
is
it
too
beyond
cold in,
human
it's
understanding
too cold
because
in
it wasn't
Oregon.
arranged by humans
Yeah.
at all.
No, I don't think there's good surfing out there.
Yeah.
People do stupid things out of irrational impulses. They abandon their principles when self-interest is involved. They believe in things they know they shouldn't, and fudge, they even break their own rules. But eons don't. They stick to their determined path and never turn back, even if they reach a dead end.
You think Sheepay's will is behind all this?
It may not necessarily be Sheepay, there's definitely some higher entity involved. I know it may sound pessimistic, but if human free will were reliable, why would we even need Galaxy Rangers? It's much simpler when you boil it down to the eons and paths. Like how Lon always follows the path of the hunt, or how the Express stays true to the Trailblaze despite Akavili's disappearance.
But in my opinion, Akavili's fall holds significance for the Nameless.
Oh, so you're saying the Nameless now have to take responsibility for their own choices because their absolutely right leader is gone?
Exactly. I believe the purpose of the journey isn't just about following a path that's always considered absolutely right.
Holy shit, this cutscene is so long.
It's more about doing your best to choose the right path for yourself among countless possibilities, even with limited insight and judgment.
I don't know what you've been through, but I agree that people must take responsibility for their choices, because no one else can do it for them.
God, that's so real, though.
That's why the Galaxy Rangers need to uncover the imposter and figure out her true intentions.
Her? You mean like
Just
Sparkle?
in case. I have a backup plan if the Memo Keeper doesn't show up. This is my
He's the
final
only one that
backup
seems to have
plan.
mentioned the traitor's, like, potential gender.
You sure have a lot of cards up your sleeve.
Well, going back to my old career would make things a lot easier. By the way, when you were walking around the hotel, did you happen to see any important-looking guests?
What's your plan?
Oh my god, we're gonna, like, hog tie them and steal their, like, pass
It's
to get
simple.
in.
We just grab some
Called
hostages
it.
and use them as bargaining chips with the family. Or maybe we can even take their identities.
We can hog tie them, throw them in a closet.
No need for that. We'll return to the Express now.
Wait, are you getting scared? Draw your weapon. Let's make a big scene.
Are you leaving, esteemed guests? Would you like to cancel that as Donna's White Oak you just ordered?
Huh? As Donna's White Oak? But didn't you just say...
Ha ha. Looks like you are a bit intoxicated, esteemed guests. You ordered a bottle of Asdana's White Oak just a moment ago.
Looks like your Memo Keeper friend has finally arrived.
Oh, right. Sorry, my memory's not the best. You know.
Interesting tidbit of information about the boot pill.
Anyway, let me check.
Just him saying that his memory isn't the
fork
best
me.
because of, like,
It
all his
says Donna's White
modifications.
Oak, all right. And there's a note. I'll be waiting for you on the Astral Express.
He's like, shit, I have to go back anyway. Can't believe I gotta go back there.
No mistake. That's her message to you. She knew the hotel wasn't safe, so she suggested we find another place.
Well, looks like we took a detour, but now it's back to the Astral Express. So, what are we waiting for? Let's go.
POV switch? Oh,
You're
no,
back?
for this?
Two guests just
Two?
phoned saying they were looking for Boot Hill, so I told them to wait in the parlor car.
Two?
Oh, just in time.
2 guests?
Yeah, or two. Look, we welcome all passengers on the Astral Express, but sneaking in like that, you have no regard for etiquette.
Who's the other one?
My apologies, conductor. It was an oversight on my part. I assumed you were
Could it be
already
Aqua?
acquainted with the garden. Given the chaotic situation in Penacony, the Nameless are the only ones we can truly trust right now.
You are the Memo Keeper.
Pleased to meet you, Dan Hung. I've seen you in others' memories. And as for Boot Hill, this is our first face-to-face meeting. I hope you enjoyed that bottle of Astana's White Oak. You sure have a refined taste.
Finally, Memo Keeper. Well, let's cut to the chase. Spill everything you know.
That's precisely what I intend to do. But before that, please allow me to introduce myself. My name is
Oh,
Black
Acheron.
Swan,
Yeah, it is Acheron.
and I serve the Garden of Recollection as a memo keeper. As for Acheron's story, I'm sure she knows it better than I do.
Boot Hill just pulls out his gun immediately.
Greetings. I'm Acheron.
What? You Garden of Recollection shirtbag! You betrayed me!
Yeah, see, he can't even say shitbag. He just says shirtbag.
Really? Darn it, that's really
Let-
disappointing.
I apologize.
Let him
but
cuss.
She did that at
Really
my
disappointing.
request.
No, literally.
Due to certain reasons, I have been exiled by the family. Thankfully, this memo keeper came to my aid and helped me escape their surveillance unnoticed.
To be honest, it was more like stalking than helping. And the process was far from unnoticed. But we did escape.
I asked her to guide me to a place beyond the family's reach and to contact a few trustworthy individuals. Namely, all of you.
Trustworthy? Son of a nice lady. You think I'm dumb or something? How about this? I'll put a few bullet holes in your head and see what secrets spill out. Then, we can
Damn.
talk about trust.
Damn. God damn.
It doesn't have to be like that. I'm willing to answer all your questions, but not right now. If my cover hadn't been blown, we might have had more time, but at the moment, we don't have any other options.
I requested a spare part if they have it.
Honey,
What?
look at his pose right now.
Oh, shoot me, baby. Do it.
Yo, why are his hips that far out?
Shoot me in the head. Do it.
Alleviate me
You
from
won't
this
do it.
life. God damn. He's literally always like shoving his hips out, bro.
No other options. What do you mean?
Tits out, hips out.
This is the only way I can ensure everyone's safety. I kindly request
need, like, a
an
sticker.
immediate warp jump out of the Astana star system.
That, I need like a sticker that has a picture of Boot Hill on it and it just says tits out, hips out.
Tits out, hips out.
Yeah.
Best dance.
This passenger is requesting...
As far as I can tell, she's not a threat and seems to be telling the truth.
I've briefly traveled with your companions and know their whereabouts, Danhung. Please rest assured,
This is
your
where I
nameless
died
companions are safe,
in my
but they need our
last
help.
hardcore run.
Fucking Boot Hill with his gun out in the background. Yeah.
So,
I'm praying for you.
Yeah, seriously.
As for Boot Hill, you may have guessed. I've been waiting for you.
So handsome.
Galaxy Rangers are known for their elusive nature and limited contact with each other. So this was the only way I could reach out to you.
He's like, damn.
Only
I
by
got
doing
tricked.
this can I find a true Galaxy Ranger and fulfill a long-standing promise. To return his relics to their rightful owner. Someone once told me that every rainfall is like a gift from the heavens. A sign of their mercy upon the world.
The cutscenes just keep going.
Raindrops are said to be the tears of the gods, shed in response to the sorrows of the world. Their constant pouring is a reminder that the gods haven't abandoned us yet. So, how long has this rain been going on for?
Ooh, spooky.
I used to believe, just like you, that it would eventually stop. Years and decades passed. And in the end, such hope faded away before the rain did. Looks like the god you mentioned doesn't exist after all.
You sure about that?
What?
Just the game.
Oh. I forgot your stream.
You're like, huh? What?
Well, let me share a story with you. Mortals who walk the paths are like sailors on a vast ocean, leaving behind a trail that creates countless ripples of possibilities. These ripples last longer than the fleeting lifetimes of humans. And for some, their presence leaves such a strong mark that it's reflected in the waves.
Like those shadows on the ocean.
Sin-thirsters, the obsessions of the Pathstriders, they emerge from the depths of IX, seeing themselves as masters of their own destiny, unknowingly repeated the actions of their past lives. They emerge from the nihility and head toward it, leading purposeless lives. However, as hollow phantoms, they were once my dear companions. A group of Galaxy Rangers.
Are you watching over them?
Watching over them? No. I'm guiding them toward transcendence. It was a brutal war. A crusade that shook the universe. The universe witnessed the fall of Zulo, the Lord Ravager.
Zulo.
But it came at a price. A price so hefty that only those who were there still remember. The unwavering determination of the Hunt followers persists even in death. So someone must guide these lost souls to their life beyond. They were heroes in their time. And they shouldn't be reduced to mere puppets of nihility. As for me, I've suffered too many losses on that battlefield to advance any further. And that makes me the most fitting person to carry out this task.
But you know, these sin-thirsters, they're not who they used to be.
Does this seem pointless to you? Well, some tasks have to be done, even if they are pointless.
I can help you.
For what?
For the meaning of the nihility. That's what I've been seeking.
I see. After all, this realm is off limits to ordinary souls, right? Thank you, stranger. I wish that you find what you seek.
Before we part ways, I have one more question. It is true that their actions and even their entire lives may seem pointless from our perspective. But if, and it's just an if this is what the departed ones expected, should we try to change it?
A good question. And a profound one. I don't know the answer. What I do know is that one day I too will pass away. And when I bid farewell to this world, someone will stand at my grave and place a bouquet of flowers on it.
Mm. Yeah, it is. It is Robin then. That's what I was wondering. I figured it had to be one of the siblings for that next POV shift. But I might have to, if it'll let me, I might have to call it there in main story. Just because there's so many cutscenes.
When I appeared as a child, my speech, mindset, and soul reflected immaturity and innocence. As I grew into adulthood, I left behind my childlike side.
I humbly request your blessings.
Oh, that's a good picture.
Esteemed advocate of Shipe.
Come to me, my kinship. I have sought their presence with us.
I love the lighting in this picture.
As you
That's
wish.
really good.
I have faithfully served the Alfalfa family for nearly a decade,
Alfalfa.
promoting the path of the
I grew that
harmony to
once.
the best of my ability. However, I made a mistake yesterday. While I was preparing dinner for the family head, I accidentally dropped a prepared dish on the floor. Out of laziness, I lied and claimed that everything was ready. Although the head has dismissed me as punishment, it has been tough to sleep with the guilt still gnawing at me, as I worried that the seeds of evilness may have taken root in my soul. So, I confess to you now, to seek atonement for my sins.
That seems kind of extreme.
Do you sincerely repent and vow to change your ways?
Yes.
Have you examined your soul and confessed all your sins?
Yes.
Are you willing to accept the process of atonement?
Yes.
Very well. Show your dedication and goodwill to the family, and you shall be reinstated among them. Now, please, leave in peace.
Oh, praise Shipe. And thank you, esteemed advocate.
Esteemed advocate.
Next, please step forward.
I wholeheartedly confess to you. Please, pardon my sins.
Rest assured, I have implored their presence to be with us. As long as you are sincere,
Feels like every
absolution
horror
will be
movie
granted.
ever.
Oh, great. You know, I arrived in Penacony as a stowaway.
You're two fucking kids?
I sold everything to get a ticket. My house, my land, and my 2 children.
What is wrong with you, dude? Toss him out.
See. Please, go on.
My children were starving, and I hoped they'd have a chance at survival if they became slaves here.
Still don't agree with that process.
If
That thought
I can
process.
strike it rich here, I'll lift them out of that situation and give them the life they deserve. But the Bloodhound family got wind of it. They're on my tail, hunting me down. I thought I could bring my kids here. It was all my fault. All my fault.
The family is ready to forgive all sinners. I'll ask the Bloodhound family to cease their pursuit. You don't need to live in fear anymore.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. I'll work my hardest to redeem my children and make them part of the family.
Bro, your children didn't do shit. You did shit.
Praise the harmony!
Next, please step forward.
Hey! Long time no see, Mr. Sunday. The most esteemed individual in Penacony, and the next leader of the Oak family, right?
I have sought their presence with us. Let us proceed.
Sure. Let's just get this over with.
Ugh. I hate these
I have
kinds of people.
sinned. Please forgive me. I wasted half a pizza at breakfast, and a bottle of Soul Glad.
The Soul Glad is people.
That's it. Nothing more. When we wrap this up, I've got a robo-ball game to catch, you know?
I hate people like this, dude.
Do you seek to atone for your sins through good deeds?
My sins? Started to sound like a saint, huh? Well, let me tell you something. Neither the family nor you have the right to judge me. You think nobody knows what your precious family has done? About the watchmaker? Huh? Don't kid yourself, Featherbrain. Those dream chasers might be fooled by your act, but don't fool yourself. Before you start spouting off your holy verses, answer me this. Where does the power of the Oak family come from? And your power? What makes you think you can sit there all high and mighty, looking down on everyone else? Well, I've spent enough time in confession today to enter the Harmony's paradise, right?
No, kick them out.
Then I'll take my leave. Good luck with your election, and, don't make me regret my investments in you.
Bro, that's so tiring.
Oh, revered triple-faced soul, hear my doubts. Who can judge the strong when their power hides their crimes? Who can vouch for the weak when they will pay any price to survive? Who can comfort the purest souls when even they get led astray? If the strong defending the weak is truly the foundation of paradise, then who is responsible for the suffering and anguish in this wretched world?
It's getting philosophical.
Brother? Brother? Brother, are you all right?
I'm fine. I've been working long hours, and I just made a trip to Dreamflux Reef and back. So, I'm a bit out of sorts. But it'll all be over before we know it.
You've been working non-stop on the Charmony Festival, Mr. Sunday, and no one could have predicted this incident. Even if the Stellaron does pose a grave threat, I still feel sorry for all the trouble we've caused you.
No need to worry about troubling anyone. The Charmony Festival was meant to spread joy and harmony across the cosmos. But now that we know...
It has always been our wish to make everyone happy, so... we'll do our best to explain everything to the Dream Master. I'm sure he'll understand. Even if the negotiation does not go smoothly. I'll refuse to go on stage. Without the Chord Master, the Harmonious Choir would not arrive. And the Charmony Festival would be just a grand performance, and nothing more.
But they use Sparkle for that,
I'm relieved
though?
to see your determination.
To, like, act as a fake?
You know, since arriving in Penacony, we haven't had any contact with this Dream Master himself. I'd heard of the heads of the 5 major lineages, but the Dream Master is a mystery to me.
The Dream Master rarely grants an audience, even for us. But, given the urgency of the situation, he's agreed to meet us in person.
Perhaps you'll be the first guest to meet the Dream Master in years, Mr. Yang.
Let's hope we can reach a consensus that satisfies everyone.
Indeed. Let us hope so.
It's about time. We'll have to get ready for the meeting. I apologize for any inconvenience caused by the urgency.
Don't worry. I'll be waiting here.
Here, it's Mr. Sunday! Hey, come over here!
No. How about no?
Looks like someone needs help. Let's go check it out.
Oh, her phone case is so cute. So how do you switch POVs again? So it fades outwards. Oh, I forget how you switch POVs. It's been like just long enough that I don't remember how. Jesus Christ, Krieg, how did you type that so poorly? Outside the phone? But like, which button was it? Oh, main thing, top left? Isn't that the phone though? Have oh duh thank you perfect. Phew.
All this free time, why not make the most of it with a game?
Oh my god, I can't believe they just left a dead body up here. Oh, that's the hat we get, isn't it? No, please, please. They won't let me look at it. They said no. You're not. He's literally just like a wall. Sleepy times. This gives me like such like Bloodborne vibes. Wilhelm, I think his name was, or whatever. Yes, thank you, Krieg. Oh my god. I'm probably gonna have to call it there for now, honestly. My brain is so tired. Ooh, big stretch. Alright guys, thank you for coming to stream. We'll probably stream a little bit more Honkai soon, maybe tomorrow, but we'll see how I'm feeling. If not tomorrow, then during the week, probably. Hopefully before Wuthering Waves comes out, since that's this week on Wednesday, I think. But yeah, thank you for coming to my stream. I hope you guys all have a good rest of your day or evening. And we'll play again soon. Bye.